Eat, drink, and indulge at Festival of Chefs 2006. And this September, enjoy these new elements at Festival of Chefs.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Van Eerden Festival of Chefs. I'm Carrie James with WKTV,
And I'm Josh Lang of News Radio Wood 1300.
and we have an exciting night for you. We have over 30 chefs here tonight.
We have the Chef Showdown. It's a one-of-a-kind treat. If you've ever watched the Food Network and watched Iron Chef America, we have the WKTV version for you here tonight. And it's going to feature a couple of local celebrities as well. Good friend of mine, Gary Allen from News Radio Wood 1300, and news personality Juliet Dragus will be teaming up against one another, or teaming off, I should say, and they will team up with 2 or 3 trained professional chefs. So don't worry, they're not going to be making their home recipes. They're going to whip up some really creative creations, and they're going to be judged. And so we will crown a Chef Showdown champion here later.
Hi, Chef Mario.
Oh, buonasera.
Oh, nice to meet you.
My pleasure.
Uh,
This is a chance so you can taste a lot of good things from everybody in Grand Rapids. This is the best place where you can taste and eat as much as you want from the greatest place in Grand Rapids.
And tell me who you work with, Chef Mario.
I work for the Noto restaurant. We do big parties, we do banquets, we have a wine cellar, we do wine dinners there. We have a restaurant, we are kind of, we cater for everybody.
And you're located on 28th Street.
28th Street in Cascade, yes.
Okay, great. And now tell us a little bit. I know everything is still being prepared a little bit. Now tell me what you're going to be fixing here for people to sample.
We call this a Regina salad. It's a shrimp salad with heirloom tomatoes, heirloom beets, heirloom potatoes. There is asparagus in, there is beans, and there is farro. Farro is a all ancient grain. In English is called spelt, and it's dressed with tomato, the red wine vinaigrette. It's just very healthy and good thing.
It sounds very healthy. What is
It
your
is.
favorite part of this recipe?
Everything together.
It sounds very hard and complicated. Does it take a while to make?
No, actually, once later on when you come around, I'm gonna assemble a salad for you and for everybody at home, so you can understand how actually easy it is to prepare this salad.
Okay, great. Well, we'll make sure we check in with you a little later and how it looks. Okay, thank you so much for your time,
Wonderful.
Mario. It was nice to meet you. And
My
Darren.
pleasure.
I think Darren's busy over here already. Let's go on down and we're going to meet Chef Joseph with Amway. Thanks, Mario.
All right, bye.
We'll go on down here. Thank you, Darren. We appreciate it. We're going to walk on down here and check out the Amway Grand Plaza chefs. We have a bunch here. We have Chef Joseph here. He's fixing a special. We also have some dessert chefs here from the Amway as well. Welcome, Chef Joseph.
Yeah, hello everybody.
It's nice to see you again. I saw you again last year here.
Yeah, I can't believe the year's already up here.
Didn't it go by fast? Now, tell me, what are you making over here? Let's. Why don't we walk a little bit over here and
Yeah,
see
let's-
what you're
let's start with
doing
dessert.
first before we do the desserts, even though I would love to do the desserts right now. So tell me a little bit what you have going here.
I have a couple of chefs with me, Chef Phil and Chef Florian. This is a potato pancake with some double smoked bacon in it, and we'll be serving it with some hot smoked salmon. So we did, we cured the salmon first in some salt and sugar cure with some spices in it, and then we smoked it in a hot smoker with some hickory chips. We have some sour cream with it, some chef sour cream, and we're still waiting on our smoked brisket, beef brisket, which we're gonna be also shredding up and then putting it into some sauce and then serving it over those pancakes.
Now, out of this recipe, what would you say is one of the most important things that if someone's making this at home, what they should do when they make this? What is one of the special recipes to or secrets to this that they should do when, like, is it only a certain amount of time, then they gotta flip it, or what's the special with this?
You gotta be Austrian
Oh,
to do it.
okay.
I'm just kidding. No, it's really a good Idaho potato. You just peel them, just like you would make mashed potatoes, sort of, and just keep it nice and dry. The same procedure, the same process, and you add some eggs into it, and you roll it out into like cigar-like rolls, and you cut it in diamond shapes like this here, and you pan fry them. Make sure you have a non-stick pan. Get it nice and hot with some butter or some vegetable oil in it, and fry them out nice and golden. You can serve them for breakfast, lunch. You can serve them to some entrees. Go great with chicken. It could go great with sauerkraut.
And how long is he frying them there?
It's just to heat up the center, really, just to cook it through to get a nice color on it. And it depends on how hot the skillet is. It takes maybe a minute and a half, maybe at best.
Okay, great. How about the dessert over here, real quick? You have something going on with the desserts? You got some guys over here that I should bug real quick. We just want to go before we throw it out to Josh and with some more of our chefs. I want to talk to some of the Amway chefs here with their desserts. Look at their beautiful trays. Hi guys, nice to meet you. Tell me your names, please.
Doug Orr, and I'm Chef Scott.
So nice to meet you, chefs. I wanted to talk about your beautiful trays. You know what? They seem too beautiful to touch and mess up. They're so pretty. What a sight.
We've got assorted truffles tonight. We've got a cherry almond tart, and then we're hand making it's a chocolate liquor cup with a brandy cherry and chocolate ganache. So like a little praline that we're making right here.
Oh, it sounds delicious. Great job. How long does it take to make one of these little desserts?
2 seconds, you want to see?
Sure, yeah. Can we see? Okay, we're going to just sample real quick. He's just going to show us real quick how they make these. He just says it takes a few seconds, so everyone at home, if they want to watch how they do this.
It's a liquor cup with the cherry, but it could be a raspberry, it could be a blueberry, anything like that. So today we just picked cherries, and then it's chocolate ganache on top of that.
Thank you very much, Carrie. Wow, that looked great. This is Dan Zevelkink of Bar Devani. And also, you've got Nick Barros here with you, correct?
Absolutely. Yes, Nick Boris.
Boris, okay, sorry, Nick. And you're located at 15 Ionia, which is right in downtown Grand Rapids. And what have you brought out here today to share with everybody that's going to visit the WKTV Festival of Chefs?
Steaming mussels today. They're Prince Edward Island mussels. We're steaming them with a little bit of shallots, garlic, white wine, and heirloom tomatoes, and making a little vin blanc sauce out of it. They're really good.
Oh, they look great. All right, and how do I get these mussels out of there? What are we using, toothpicks or forks?
We've got forks, and we've got little souffle cups, so you can just come up and kind of pick in the shell, and they come right off.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about getting your hands dirty here.
Not at all. Not at all.
And is that what you have in both of the warmers here?
I only am using one right now. As the night gets busier, I'll start to use both.
Okay, and that's all you have right here for tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, to find out the rest and the rest of your menu at Bar Devani, we've got to come visit, right?
Absolutely. It's bardevani.com.
Okay, and now I saw a flyer that you guys have that somebody left in our break room, and it looks fantastic. A great selection of wines and drinks, and just a great atmosphere and ambiance. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, it's a really great little place. I mean, we've got over 50 wines by the glass. We've got over 200 liquors. We've got, the list goes on and on. Imported beers. It's one of the largest selections that I've ever worked with in my life, and we get a lot of different people coming in, a lot of tastings and stuff, so it's kind of fun to have people come through all the time wanting to try new different things, and our menu emphasizes that as well. Global tapas, world influence cuisine, and every Monday through Friday we do free mussels for happy hour, 4 to 6, so we're kind of trying to push that a little bit here today.
Oh, okay, great. Now, so it's all you can eat. Do you have a mussels record holder? Do you count how many? Or
it's not really like an all-you-can-eat thing. They run me out every night, but everybody comes in, has a glass of wine and a bowl of mussels we send up for them. So
it's not like the Oyster Bar in New Orleans where you get your name up on the wall. Right. Okay. How would you? So is this a great date place or just a lunch place? How would you describe Bar Devani?
It's a real eclectic New York style feel. Dark wood, copper, like plush couches. It's really nice. Most of our seating is done on coffee tables, up in a lounge style setting, more so than a sit-down restaurant would be. And we also have some banquet space too that we can seat up to like 40 people in. So it's kind of a mix and match type thing. Different rooms offer different things. It's nice, but yeah, absolutely.
So we're gonna pass the event back over here to Carrie, where she's with some of our other chefs here at the Van Eerden Festival of Chefs.
Thanks, Josh. I want to show the people at home some more chefs that we have over here. We have some special chefs from Charlie's Crab, which is located downtown. I have BJ here preparing some stuff, getting ready for the people coming by. Hi, BJ. Thanks. It's nice to see you. Tell me about tell the people at home what you're fixing up here.
We were making crab cake stuffed shrimp with lemon beurre blanc.
Tell me a little bit more about what's in this.
We have
Can we learn your secret?
we have crab cake. We have crab cake mix, which is jumbo lump crab meat.
I'm sorry, I'm going to move over here so the viewers at home can see what's actually being made here. And then also we have Chef Robin. Robin, come on in. We want to get you. This is Chef Robin as well from Charlie's Crab. Say hi to the people at home.
Hey.
And we're talking about who wants to share the secret ingredients here with us.
Well, we make the crab cake mix with blue crab meat. Also, we use panko breadcrumbs, mayonnaise, mustard, parsley, and then we take the shrimp and we butterfly it, and then we take the stuffing, stuff it in the shrimp, throw it in the oven, bake it till done, and then we serve it with a lemon beurre blanc sauce. It's a lemon butter sauce. It's made
How long do you bake this?
Oh, till they're done.
10 minutes, 15? Or?
No, probably about like 7 to 10 minutes.
Okay, can we show them a little bit of the sauce at home? Can you like pick it up for the camera to see at home?
Yeah,
And tell them what that's called again.
It's a lemon beurre blanc sauce. It's a butter sauce that's that you take shallots and lemons and you reduce it down to almost a marmalade consistency, and then you slowly whisk in butter, and it makes a nice light buttery sauce.
Wow, what a combination to throw all that together with that.
Perfect with seafood.
And then tell me something special we can tell viewers at home who are watching. Last year when we did this, I heard a lot of the chefs say use fresh ingredients and also use what's in season, because that's cheaper that way too. Tell me some of your secrets in the kitchen.
Well, just generally, a lot of times we take advantage of seasonal things where we like right now it's the fall's coming up, so we're going to take advantage of heartier ingredients. Like right now we're running a braised short rib, more stick to your rib kind of meals. During the summer we had a lot more salads, a lot more lighter pastas, stuff like that. So
now that the fall is coming, people want warmer food, huh?
yeah,
And
right
heartier food.
Oh, absolutely. Like this fall we're running a special promo at the restaurant, and we're going to have just for an example, in our dessert area, we're doing pumpkin creme brulees. We're actually taking mini pumpkins and making the creme brulee in pumpkins.
That sounds delicious,
Something
especially
for the
how
season.
seasonal. Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, and we'll let you finish cooking because we'll have lots of hungry people here. And I want to go down over here to. I want to go down here over to the Horrocks booth. If we want to come down here, we're going to interrupt her a little bit while she's showing some people some of her items. Hello, we're going to interrupt for a little bit if you don't mind. And tell me who you are, please.
My name is Kathy Bussler, and I'm representing Horrocks in Kentwood.
Okay, great. And let's tell them where Horrocks is located.
It's at 44th Street. It's on Breton Road. That would be south.
Just south of 44th Street, right. And then tell us about what Horrocks has to offer.
Horrocks does flowers, wines, cheeses. I can't remember everything else.
It's just what's all over the table here. It's beautiful. These roses are like a picture.
The roses are absolutely outstanding. Horrocks has a beautiful, beautiful floral department. What here is we have 3 cheeses, which are a type of brie made in Benton Harbor.
Made right in Michigan. That's good. We like that.
And these are all cheeses that are made right in Coopersville at a farm called Grassfields.
Right in West Michigan. Now, we like that. Bring it on home.
That's right, exactly.
Oh, great. And now tell me, you have this is the time of year now for the apple and caramel mix.
Granny Smith apples, and then, of course, we have a caramel dip. And this all goes well with the party platter brie that we're serving.
And do you guys just start something with wine there as well, too? Did you start?
I believe you'd like to speak with Autumn on that.
Okay, let's bring Autumn over in here. Autumn, to talk about the wines here. Hi, Autumn.
How are you?
Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us today here on WKTV. Can you tell me a little more about your wine selection you have at Horrocks?
We've got a fantastic wine selection at Horrocks. All different countries, all different varieties, from really sweets to really dries. We don't bring anything into our store that doesn't drink really well. So We've got a really good variety of a lot of different types of things.
Now, have you guys always had this, or is it something new you're trying, or how long have you guys had the wine for? Has it been for a while?
Yeah, ever since the company started back in Lansing long ago, we've always had a wine department.
Come on, let's go over here and check out this. Okay. Hi. We wanted to talk to you a little bit about what you guys have going on here. Was telling me your name, please?
Maria Gajewski.
Okay, nice to meet you, Maria. And who you have working with you over here? Excuse me. Hi, Lane.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you. We wanted to talk about your booth here, what you guys have to offer here on WKTV.
All right. Well, we have Stella Artois. It's a Belgian brewed golden pilsner, and traditionally not a lot of West Michigan beers, or even the mainstream beers, Bud Light, Miller and Coors, have a lot of the flavors that a Belgian brewed beer like this has. It's like I said, it's a golden brewed pilsner. Goes really well with shellfish, lobster, a lot of light foods. I see a lot of vendors around here have pulled pork that goes really good with it.
It's not a real dark-looking beer, huh? Is that what we have?
This is the color that it is right here, and being a lighter color, people would assume it might not have a whole lot of flavor, but it definitely does. It's got a somewhat of a bitter aftertaste, but being a German brewed beer or Belgian brewed beer, it has some of those characteristics. So.
Well, that's great. And you even let us know what food to have it with, too. I like that. You're good, Lay.
Enjoy.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time here, and we look forward to coming back and seeing how it's going. So we have beer down here as well, wine and beer as well, along with all the food booths. So let's come on down this way, and let's talk to some of the people that are here attending, okay? Let's see. Looks like we have a couple over here looking at the cheeses. We're going to interrupt them a little bit and see what they got. Excuse me. Hi. Hi, I'm Carrie from WKTV. We want to see how you're enjoying. No, you can see them right here. We want to get you in the camera. Come on over here. And we wanted to see how you're enjoying the festival, the Van Eerden's Festival of the Chefs.
Really enjoying it. Really enjoying it.
Is this your first time here?
Yes, yes.
And then what made you think about coming down here? What attracted you?
Corey DeMint of Carinos, as a matter of fact.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I was trying to get out of the way of the camera, and I think I'm getting in the way.
He's one of our favorite chefs, and he suggested we come down.
Oh, well, great. Good. I'm glad. And you have 30 chefs here. Isn't that a great deal for $15? 30 chefs for $15. It's great. And they have all different, they have drinks, and they have all different types of food here. And these are the top chefs around West Michigan. What do you think as you iron out the booths? What do you think is going to be your favorite one tonight besides your friend? What's your second favorite, I should say? Have you got a chance to look over there yet? I mean, they have shrimp next door and all that.
The mussels are wonderful.
Oh, I haven't tried those yet. I didn't even know we had mussels, though. I'll have to check them out. Oh, okay, we'll have to check them out. But you know what looks really good, but I'm too scared to try one, is that dessert tray. It looks like a pitcher. It's too pretty to take one off of. Did you see that? Well, thank you so much for your time, and you enjoy your evening.
Hi, I'm Josh Lang, News Radio Wood 1300 here at the Van Eerden Festival of Chefs inside the WKTV Demo Kitchen with my co-host Carrie James and none other than Amy Sherman, the host of Amy Dishes It Up here on WKTV.
That's right, Josh. This is like my home studio right here. I always do my show right here in the diner. And I brought my special guest, Autumn Horrocks from Horrocks Market.
Hello, everyone.
She co-sponsors my show, Amy Dishes It Up, on WKTV, and she's going to help us do our demo today.
And tell me a little bit before you get into your demo. Let's give a sneak peek for those at home, a little bit what you guys are going to do here.
We are going to put together an entire wedding cake right here on the air. Autumn's going to do the flowers because Horrocks does wonderful flowers, and I'm going to put together the cake. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this seems like that would take hours. You're gonna be able to do it in this short of time, huh?
Well, through the magic of television, I have taken care of a few things ahead of time. So we will be able to finish it, I hope, in the 20 minutes.
Oh, great. Okay, good. Well, this will be really interesting to see. So everyone, come on down. We still have lots of tickets left, only $15. And we're here at WKTV Studios, like Josh said, over on Clyde Park. And it's just south of 44th Street from 4:30 to 8:30 tonight. And you can see not only all of these chefs, we have this wonderful demonstrations going on. You can learn so much. Even if you are sitting at home and you can't make it down, get your pen and pencil down. Amy's going to fill you in on a lot.
And you can always catch up on my show if you want to get some of these great recipes that I'm making. So, can I get started?
Yes, we won't.
Because I only have 20 minutes. I have a whole wedding cake to do.
We'll get out of your way. You go ahead. ahead and move this out of the way.
So we're going to put together our wedding cake today. I've made Two Chicks in an Oven is my company. I own it with my partner, Dana Wilmer. And this is our infamous or famous buttercream. It's an Italian buttercream. It's much lighter and not as sweet as most classic wedding cake buttercreams. And it smooths beautifully, I think. The flavor that we made today is a coffee buttercream, and that's why it's a little bit of an off-white color.
I love the shimmer that the frosting has there, Amy. It's really
That
beautiful.
would be the 30 pounds of butter that I put in it. And what I've done with this cake, and this is how you can make a professional looking cake at home anytime, is if you crumb coat your cake. All you have to do is put a thin layer of frosting over your baked, cooled cake, and then put it in your cooler and let it harden. And then when you put your next layer of frosting on, it's going to go on totally smooth and so easy. You guys could all do this, right? Maybe I should have you do it, Autumn.
I think I just want to stick my finger in the batter over there and have a taste.
This cake is a beautiful wedding cake because it's only 3 cakes big, but because it has Autumn's wonderful flowers preset in between each piece, it looks so much bigger. And Autumn's going to pull out one of her set pieces now so you can kind of see the way this is going to go together while I finish frosting. And I'm just using this is called an offset spatula, and I'm just using it to smooth. Oh, there's our flowers.
Yeah.
So what we did for this cake,
go ahead and put it on.
Wait 1 second, I gotta get you a special plate.
All right.
What we did is we gave Autumn the measurements of the bottom tier of the cake, which was a 12-inch. We're gonna put this plate down to protect the cake from the flour ring. Go ahead.
Okay. Just gonna go like that, and as you can see, the vibrance of this particular ring with flowers is just amazing. Wonderful for fall or just anybody who's into bright, bold, vibrant
What
colors.
flowers do you have in there? You have gerbers, I see?
Yeah, gerbs, roses, mini roses. We've got some purple statice, some green hypericum, and we have just a wonderful variety of flowers at Horrocks. We can do these same type of structure with any kind of flower. You could do it inexpensively with really pretty carnations, which a cake packed with carnations is really beautiful.
It is
And we
really
can do
beautiful,
it
yeah.
with anything, really. So what we've got a nice really bright array of fall colors here for any time of year.
That looks awesome. I love it. One more quick tip on frosting your cakes when you're doing this. After you've put your second coat of frosting on your cake, after your crumb coat, then your next layer, what I'm doing is I'm dipping my spatula in some super hot water. This gives you that nice shine on the outside of the cake because it slightly melts your buttercream, and you can see how it's smoothing right out. It's like magic, and really it's just hot water. That's how you get that professional look, again, is by using that nice hot water to smooth it out. And you can do this on a birthday cake, anniversary cake, anything. Now, after you purchase your wonderful wedding cake from Two Chicks in an Oven, you can then get your flowers from Horrocks.
Exactly.
You guys do wedding flowers, right?
We do all sorts of wedding flowers, from just a small wedding where you may just be ordering bunches of bulk flowers for you to do yourselves, up to very elaborate weddings with cake flowers and special made items for either the churches or outdoor events, all sorts of stuff. And our designers have been in the business for a very, very, very long time. Horrocks has been doing wedding flowers for my entire lifetime and beyond that. So, yeah, we're the place to go. Great prices, very competitive too. So,
I do love how this is already all set up and ready to go. I'm gonna do a couple other things with this cake here, and then we'll get ready to stack the rest of the cake up. This is pretty smooth now. If this was a real wedding, I would spend a little bit more time on it. But as we're kind of in a hurry, we're gonna speed things along. Cake number 2, guys. I've already obviously frosted this one, and I've trimmed it. I'm gonna show you how to trim it in a minute. We have our one plate down here, and then we have our ring. So now we're gonna set the second cake into the ring. And I don't know how it looks from the front. Are there any flowers stuck? There we go. Awesome.
I think we're good.
And then for the next layer, again, the protective plate to put down on it.
It's great too because you would think maybe that you could see that, but you don't. It looks like the flowers are just coming right out of the cake.
Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. Okay. All right, and while Autumn grabs that next one,
Another ring here.
normally I would let this cake get nice and hard, but then again, to get that beautiful sharp edge on the cake, you just want to let it get hard, and then you're going to just essentially slice off that edge. Granted, this cake isn't too hard, so it's not going to slice too bad, but the other great thing about this cake is that these flowers are going to just cover up a myriad of sins in my frosting technique, which is wonderful. This is a pastry bag. You can buy these at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. This one is a regular one, but you can also get these really awesome disposable pastry bags that are plastic. They look like they're made out of the same thing as like a Ziploc bag. And then when you're done, you just cut the tip out and throw it away.
I've actually been looking for a pastry bag. So,
Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Okay, one of these is like $7, so they're a good deal, but those plastic ones are so great, especially if you're making like a kid's cake. You can have a whole bunch of them because this has an interchangeable tip in it.
Okay.
And you can have all the colors, switch your tips in and out, and then you're not trying to scrub orange or bright blue or whatever.
Out of the...
Yeah. Usually I'm not a big fan of disposable, but that I am.
So, all these flowers, we just have some little cut pieces, and it just really easily fits right in the edge, all around the bottom here, just to give it one more dimension.
I love that. Whenever we deliver wedding cakes, I love it when people decorate the whole table because it just makes it stand out that much more. So much of eating or entertaining is visual as opposed to just the taste. You eat with your eyes first, so the more appealing you can make it look, the better. I love those flowers. I love those green berries. Those are cool. Very cool.
They're one of my favorites, that's for sure. Okay. Well?
Okay, should we put the top one on?
I guess so.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Got that last piece there.
I'm gonna use the spatula a little bit to help us get it off of the tray.
Maybe I can help hold these flowers back just a little bit.
And we'll just set that down in there.
Beautiful. How's the front? All right.
Good, I didn't get any frosting on those. I see a little frosting on this flower.
That's all right, I'll have to just eat it. Okay. And then the last little topper, which, you know, you can do anything from different sizes. Do we have a little thing for it?
Nope, that one can just go up on top.
It's got its
fine, 'cause
own
it has
little
its own
thing.
little tray on
Okay,
it.
great.
I thought you were going to bring our bride and groom. Those are so popular nowadays. Awesome!
Ta-da! All
Very
right.
nice, Autumn. Now, nobody move so it doesn't tip over. No.
Yeah, right.
That looks great. Wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, I see a little bit of frosting right here, but that's okay.
We need to lick it off, maybe.
So then at the wedding, the place I have it at, we take it all apart and mutilate it in a matter of about 3 minutes and slice it up for your guests, serve it up and get it out of there, and all of our hard work would just be gone.
Yes, but it's lots of shock and awe when people first walk into the room, and that's what I think that everybody's
That's what
going
wedding
for.
cakes are about. Yeah, that's
So.
right. Well, that looks awesome. I love the beautiful fall colors, and it's so bright compared to the buttercream. And that buttercream was really off-white because it was coffee buttercream, and it looks white with those bright flowers on it. I like it. That looks good.
It's really pretty. The detail's really pretty, too.
Good deal. Thank you all for coming in and listening to us spiel. We appreciate it.
We're over here with Chef Tommy, and he is with Jimmy's Grill, and it's located actually in Lowell. And tell us a little more about that. Hi, welcome, Chef Tom.
Hey, how you doing, Carrie? Great to be here. We thought we'd bring a little redneck into Wyoming. I know that's a stretch, but we're located in Lowell, and we're right on Grand River Avenue, which is really Cascade Road. Of course, the rednecks changed their street names at least 4 times.
You are terrible.
During like a 2-mile spot. But we're restoring Jimmy's Grill back to the original flair of homemade good, just homemade pies, homemade pot roasts, tons of food for the portion size, really cheap, fun, family, good times. I know we should say less expensive, but cheap is a great word with Jimmy's
That's
Grill.
what families like to hear,
Yeah,
the cheap word, cheap.
Exactly. Tonight we're doing our engine block potato salad. It's done with a bacon vinaigrette, and we sell it through our catering operation, Redneck Ribs and Chicken. And then we also have over here, if I can
I'm
get...
sorry to interrupt, Tommy. Is that really on your menu? Do you call it rednecks?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's
I thought
okay,
you were
I'm
joking.
one. It's all right. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm also a Mick. I can call myself a Mick, too. It's
Now,
all
what's
right.
a mix?
It's a slang term for an Irish boy, so it's
Oh,
all good.
okay.
It's
Okay.
all good. And then, of course, we have our famous redneck ribs right here. and they're a pork
Those are
loin rib.
big. You
Yeah.
weren't stingy with those at all.
You know
My
what?
goodness,
I'm
you
a
were
big guy.
generous.
We don't like baby back ribs. We want a lot of meat on our ribs. So.
Wow, and all of this is at Jimmy's Grills in Lowell. Oh my goodness, this looks delicious. Well, and go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. It's a family place that you can come in, eat a ton of food, and have a great time. No dress code, no jacket required at all at Jimmy's. We just really have a good time with the family stuff. So.
Well, great. Well, thank you so much for your time, Tom. Now we're going to throw it out to the band. We got a little entertainment here for you with the Fred Knapp Trio.
All right, and Josh Lang again, once again here with me right now to help get the night started off very well. And Bob Bonga here from the Cascade Winery is actually right in the front of the tent, so you can't miss him when you come in. He'll give you a little glass of wine here and let you kind of meander through and visit all the chefs, but you can't start the day off or the night off without a nice glass of wine. So Bob, tell us about Cascade Winery and what you have here tonight.
Well, we're located in Cascade, right up on 28th Street, just one block west of D&W. Tonight we brought with us 5 different wines. We've got our Sangiovese Merlot, which is a silver medal winner this year at the Indianapolis State Fair, which is an international competition. And we also brought our Mirage, which is a blend of the Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre. Now these grapes were all brought in to our little winery.
From what region?
The Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre, the Mirage is a French juice. Our Sangiovese is Italian juice. Okay. And then also we brought our Pinot Grigio, which is another Italian juice. Then we brought one of our fruit-based wines. It's a grape base fermented down, and then we add a natural peach flavor to it. And last but not least, we've brought our apple cinnamon wine. Now that one there, we have concentrated this past year on making a lot more Michigan fruit wines. That one there is a apple cider from Hill Brothers Orchard up in Walker. We ferment that down with some cinnamon. We very gently take and filter it and bottle it very quickly while it's still cold to keep a little bit of the effervescence in it, just a little bit, so when it touches your tongue, it's a nice little tickle. And it's in a semi-sweet wine that is very, very delicious. Not quite to dessert stage sweetness, but a lot of people say, oh, this will go perfect as a dessert. And I've had it with my cheesecakes and other semi-sweet desserts. It's wonderful.
And it sounds like a great wine for the holiday season that's coming up. I'm sure people would love that. It'd go well with a lot of Christmas dinners and Thanksgiving dinners.
Pardon, what was that?
It'll go well with a lot of those Christmas and Thanksgiving dinners out there.
Yes, it will. I'm sorry. A lot of music back here in the background.
But all right, the jazz trio is going well. And do you need to show ID here in order to be served wine?
That's all taken care of at the door. They take care of that. The Grand Rapids JCs are the official pourers tonight. and all I'm here to do is answer questions for everybody.
I'm a big fan of the movie Sideways. I took my first honeymoon up in the Santa Ynez Valley, so I have to try these out, and I would encourage all of our viewers to come down here and try Bob Bonga of the Cascade Winery, his wines out too, because I'm sure they're outstanding. And we're not talking even West Michigan wines or California, or pardon me, West Michigan grapes or California grapes. We're talking Italian and French grapes. So sounds like some really high quality wines. I want to say thank you, Bob, for joining us. We're going to kick it back to Carrie in the studio.
Thanks, Josh. Boy, that wine, I know I had that sample of that wine last year. That is one of the best tasting wines, I tell you. We want to show you now who we're with. We are with Chef Antonio with Tre Cugini. Thank you. Am I saying that right?
Tre Cugini Restaurant, 120 Monroe Center downtown.
And tell us about what you have to offer here tonight.
Okay, I have a risotto with gorgonzola sauce and the walnuts on the top.
And let's see a little bit of what you have. Show us a little bit here. Who's your helper you have here?
Natalie Byers.
Nice to meet you, Natalie. And your booth has been pretty busy over here. I've seen a lot of people. You have plenty left for people to come still who are at home?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Now tell me one of your favorite recipes.
So I have a lot of flavor, but I like it. So risotto with fish, mixed fish, or risotto with sausage and walnuts, pistachios. Sorry about that.
Nuts. I love nuts in my recipes. That sounds really good.
Or gnocchi.
Oh, and tell me as a chef, what would be one of your specialty ingredients? Like last year, I heard at the chef's festival, a lot of them said always cook with fresh, and
Yes.
then always use what's in season because that's cheaper. Now tell me a little bit about your philosophy.
How you like to cook?
Yes, and I like to cook everything, but especially I like to cook pasta or risotto, something like that. You know what I mean?
So tell me more about the restaurant. Tell them what you have to offer at the restaurant as well.
In the restaurant?
Yes.
And we have a fish, a lot of fresh fish, or house-made pasta, or house-made ravioli, and steak, whatever you want. You know what I mean?
And how long have you been a chef?
And 2 years and a half.
Wow.
Yes.
Now at Tre Cugini's, or is it somewhere else too as well?
Yes.
Oh, how long at other places? How long in your whole career have you been a chef? How many years?
And 5 years.
And what made you want to become a chef?
When here?
Anywhere. Why a chef?
Oh, because
I like putting my thought. 1 minute and I'll leave you alone, okay? 1 minute. Give me 1 minute and I'll leave you alone.
Nobody speaks very good English, so.
No, you're doing great. You're doing really good. I like that.
And here we are with none other than the celebrity himself, Mr. Chef O.
Me? I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a small batch of these great chefs here. This is really neat to have a place like this that you can bring in some of the top chefs. And not anybody being very modest about everything. Everybody get along. We see each other on the streets. We see each other in their business, and we talk and we get along. And something like this is really neat to have everybody here, and not competing, but talking about their business, doing their little specialty. I'm looking at all the desserts on the TV. I got to get over there and try some. But just showing what their place can do. And with the number of restaurants in Grand Rapids, and there's a lot of them, it's really neat to have some good down there comfort food like we do here. Everything, it's not something you're taking out of the freezer and throwing in the oven in the back. We are making this ourselves. We're cooking it on site. We're doing a lot of scratch cooking here, so it's really neat. Really neat. I love it.
Well, the smell reminds me of walking down Bourbon Street a little bit. Earlier in the evening, not late at night, of course.
Clyde Park. We're walking down Clyde Park. It's not Bourbon Street tonight. We're walking down Clyde Park, so it's really something.
Well, what are you working on here, Chef O?
I have two items. Tonight I have a shrimp done in a lobster cream sauce with a little white wine mixture. Then we have a pork loin with a beautiful cranberry red pepper chutney. It's something you can use for a nice holiday treat. It's very tasteful, very good, and I think that you can get in touch with me, by chefo.us. www.chefo.us if you want recipes for the chutneys or the lobster sauce. The chutney is good for the holidays. We got Thanksgiving up around the corner, and you want something different, and then that plain old cranberry. This cranberry chutney is good. I got it with red pepper, but it's good with dried apricots. You can do some dates in it, and it's just so many different things you can do with it. That's what I like.
This cranberry chutney here, does that actually go on the pork?
You can put it right on the pork. Yes, you got to try some before you leave.
Oh, I think I will, because I've been watching the Food Network and everybody's putting applesauce on their pork. And I'm like, no.
Hey, this is new school. That's old school applesauce. We changing things here in Grand Rapids. So this is cranberry chutney. It's just a new thing. And like I say, you can do it with cranberry apples, cranberry apricots, cranberry red peppers. There's so much you can do. Just be a little creative. But I think it's neat. Very good taste.
I do too, and I'm going to check it out here right now. You can check Chef O out on his show on WKTV. What time is your show on, Chef?
WKTV Monday. Let's back up. WKTV Tuesday at 5 o'clock, Fridays at 7, and Saturdays at 3.
Okay, outstanding.
25. Oh, well, you know it's 25.
Okay, and your restaurant is located where?
I don't have a restaurant.
Oh, you don't right now. It's just Chef O's place on TV. Okay.
Consultant. I do a lot of consulting. I just got back from Dallas, helped setting up a restaurant. I have somebody who just contacted me from Akron about a restaurant, somebody from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm setting up restaurants for people, but the main thing is just the in-home catering that you can go to my website where I do in-home personal cooking, where I come to your home and fix 5 to 7 course meals, do little small wedding reception, rehearsal dinners, or either you got an anniversary, that loved one you want to do something with. You don't want to cook it and have me come in and do it. So that's what I've mainly been doing for the last year and a half. It's going quite well. Not locally, but I'm doing statewide, and I did 3 this year, nationwide. 1 in Chicago, 1 in Pittsburgh, and 1 in San Francisco I did.
Wow, outstanding. Moving up, and you don't have to worry about slaving over the grill every night, same place. I mean, you're out and about and seeing. Well,
who say you don't have to worry about it? I wish I could do it every night. No, it's going well. I really love it. And the people of Grand Rapids who made this happen by all the stuff, the welcome and the just going down the street. Hi, Chef O. Hey, all the emails I get. Tons of emails from a lot of people from Grand Rapids. So I love it.
outstanding. Well, thank you, Chef O. I'm going to try this cranberry chutney out on the pork, and the shrimp smells great. Okay.
I have Chef Corey here. And Chef Corey, tell me where you guys are from.
We are from Johnny Carino's on the East Beltline. It's right in front of the Celebration Theater.
Okay, what are you guys known for? What are you famous for there?
Well, our regular restaurant serves Italian food. Wonderful deals on Italian food down there. Lots of nice things, a lot of homemade goods. We are here today to exhibit. Once a month we have our 4-course wine dinner, which we use all local and fresh organic ingredients when possible, trying to shop for the season. We have 4 courses and 4 glasses of wine. You spoke with Bob Bonger from Cascade Winery earlier. We have also worked with him and his wines, and we brought them out to have our wine tasting dinner. And what we do is we prepare 4 courses with 4 different glasses of wine each time. It happens once a month. Every 3rd Tuesday and Wednesday. Reservations are taken at the restaurant, and we try to come up with the most original, creative things that we can. I actually research these things just to make sure no one's ever done anything like it.
That's exciting to have the wine. I like that, the combination of having the wine along with the food. That's nice. And then now tell me, who are your helpers here?
This is Trish. She works with me at each of the events and helps me prepare. This is Joel. He's helping us out serving here tonight. and Jared Webb, the general manager of Johnny Carino's.
Okay, welcome. Now, can we get a look at what you have over here? What are you offering people so we can
Sure,
tell them
right
at
out
home?
front here,
Okay.
is what we're featuring. Tonight we have a molasses brine smoked pulled pork that we smoked in-house. We have a twice fried plantain chip, a poblano pepper, cornbread crouton. On top of that, we topped it off with a pineapple and sage salsa, and the entire thing is floating in a barbecue jus.
Wow, sounds delicious, and they all look too good to eat. Can we show them a little sample that you have over there? Can they have
a sample? Yep, each event is $35.99. It includes 4 full glasses of wine. People can come and sign up and receive our menus via email. We have our previous menus here, pictures from the event, and feel free to take a flyer that will remind you of each event coming up every third Tuesday.
Okay, great. And Jimmy, let's tell people at home what they have to, let's tell people at home a little bit about what your restaurant, where you're located again.
Yeah, we're located right in front of the Celebration Theater on the East Beltline, 2183 East Beltline Avenue. We're open 7 days a week, and like I said, every third Tuesday of the month we have our wine tasting events.
Okay, great. That's something to look forward to. Now let's check and see what Josh has coming here soon. We're going to get ready to go show you some more chefs. And let me see, Josh, are we ready with some more chefs down there?
Yep, I'm ready to go, Carrie. Jeff Kerr, the head chef at Mangiamo's. You've got a couple of assistants here with you. You've got Christine, the manager, and Carrie, one of your other chefs. Tell us what you have for all of the viewers that are going to come down here tonight.
Well, tonight we have a variation of our baseball meatball. At the restaurant, we serve an 8-ounce meatball, but this is a smaller meatball. And we also have basil pesto tossed in with fresh mozzarella.
And those look great, those mozzarella balls. And now, you're saying about the meatball, it is one giant meatball?
Right. Where traditionally you'll have spaghetti with meatballs. At our restaurant, we serve spaghetti with meatball, and it's actually a baseball size, like a hardball size meatball, and it's real nice and tender and flavorful and all that. So we sell quite a few of them. So, giving you a little taste of what we do there at Mangiamo.
Okay, great. Now, Mangiamo's is actually, a lot of people may know Mangiamo's as the old Gibson's restaurant, correct?
Correct. That's correct. We've been open since December of last year, coming up on our anniversary, and we're an Italian-style restaurant. Serve a lot of steaks, and we have a wood grill, actual applewood grill in the kitchen, and but a lot of pasta, steaks, fresh salads. So
you've totally revamped the menu since you changed the restaurant over, correct?
We are not Gibson's. We are formally Gibson's, but we are with the Gilmore Group, which are quite a few restaurants in the city, and we put an Italian-themed, family-style restaurant in the big old building. It's been a lot of work, but it's a very nice place to go.
Must be a great place to go to work in an old mansion.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful building. We're very lucky to be there.
Excellent. Well, just to let everybody know where it's located, Mangiamo's is at 1033 Lake Drive in Grand Rapids. It's west of Easttown, so don't go that far down Lake Drive. And they can be found online at thegilmorecollection.com. And the Gilmore Collection also incorporates other restaurants such as the Bob downtown, Rose's in East Grand Rapids, and the Blue Water Grill. So I think it's a really good thing that you went with the smaller meatballs, because if a food fight breaks out here, that could get pretty ugly with the softball-sized meatballs. right, and I am here now with Mark McNamara of the Marco New American Bistro. And this is a new restaurant to me, Mark. I haven't heard of your restaurant, so please tell us. No, I haven't. I'm actually new to town. I was out of town for a little while, so you know, it's not your marketing, don't worry. But fill our viewers in and let all of our attendees know what you're going to be sampling here, please.
We have been in business for, this is our 4th year, beginning of our 4th year. Or actually, we just had our 4-year anniversary. And we are serving crab cakes tonight with a roasted red pepper sauce, which is one of the things that we feature on our menu at the restaurant there.
Are those Maryland blue crabs, or what kind of crabs are we talking?
Blue crab. It is blue crab. And so, yeah, they're quite popular for us, and so we thought it'd be a nice thing to try here. So,
my wife is going to make a beeline to your stand. She's from Maryland, and she's going to love this. So, can we take a look at some of the crab cakes here?
Well, sure.
And what kind of sauce do you have to go with the crab cakes as well?
We have a roasted red pepper sauce, which is and that one doesn't work, but this one works. And
now, is this a secret sauce? Is this a special recipe as far as the red pepper sauce?
I don't know if it's a secret, but I mean, it's something that we make in the restaurant. I mean, we make everything from scratch in the restaurant. So, so this is the roasted red pepper sauce. Is, you know, we use that as a component in a lot of different things in the restaurant. And so it's got a nice flavor. It's pretty mild, but it's got kind of a richness from the peppers, and so it's kind of a versatile thing that we use quite a bit. So.
Well, now, I was in the military for 4 years, so I probably missed your grand opening 4 years ago, just barely. But Marco New American Bistro, where is it located, and what's the dress code, the menu? Tell our viewers a little bit about Marco.
We are located, it's on Forest Hill Avenue, just north of Cascade Road. So we're right in the Forest Hills area. And it's really a neighborhood bistro type of restaurant. You know, we have a white tablecloth restaurant. It's very quaint, comfortable, but it's still casual. You know, we have guests who come who are dressed up, you know, and then we also have a lot of guests who come who are just, you know, come as you are type of thing. So it kind of, you know, it works both ways for us.
Some of the other items on your menu that viewers might want to check out?
Let's see, popular things. In the fall and through the winter, we do an ossobuco, which is a braised veal shank, which is very popular. You know, the crab cakes are popular. We have a nice salmon entree, which has a little bit of an Asian twist to it. So, you know, we do a lot of different things. We do a lot with fish and seafood. We have some scallops that are really nice, some bay scallops, or sea scallops, excuse me. And you know, we have a very nice New York strip steak, and so really a little bit of everything, but it's all very fresh and all made in-house. And
sounds delectable. Now, what about finishing that dinner off? What do you have as far as drinks at Marco's New American Bistro?
We have a full bar, nice wine list, and beers, obviously, and a full bar with liquor, so whatever you could want.
Outstanding. Sounds like a great place to stop in after work if you want to have, you know, your associates over, celebrate. Well, in my case, it'd be a great ratings book at Wood 1300. We might just have to do that. So, Marco New American Bistro, Mark McNamara, thank you very much for joining us, and I'll let the rest of our attendees get back to sampling these crab cakes. I'm with, once again, Autumn Horrock. And oh my gosh, Autumn, my parents go to your store, the Horrocks Market, every week. They rave about everything you have. And no, I haven't been there, to be honest. And I know, I get chastised for every time I go to Grandma and Grandpa's house. So I know, but now I finally have a chance to sample some of your eats here. Tell us what you've got here for everybody that's going to come down to the Festival of Chefs.
Well, in this particular space, we've got 6 fantastic wines. Bradford here is a professional wine expert. We have a wonderful resource in him, and he's got probably some fantastic things to say about each and every one of these. The New Age is my personal favorite. It's my favorite summer wine. It's really crisp and kind of effervescent, and it goes down very easy, and it's just it's everybody's wine.
Refreshing.
Yeah.
The best.
Crowd pleaser. So, but they really all are really wonderful variety from something sweeter to drier, and really full-bodied breads here. So, But Horrocks has a ton to offer besides wine. Fantastic produce department, fantastic deli, and kind of on and on and on. If you haven't been, you've got to come see me just one time. I promise you'll love it, and I promise you'll come back.
Okay, where are you located, Autumn? Because I haven't been there. Now I'll have no excuse whatsoever.
We are on the corner of Breton and 44th, just south of Breton on 44th. And there's a big glass greenhouse in the front of the building that you can't miss.
Okay.
But it's a totally different experience than any other grocery store shopping you've tried. It's kind of more like a European-style open-air market, and it's fantastic. It makes you feel good to walk in the door there. So.
All right, and you have fresh produce, you've got the wines, you've got cheeses and grapes, and now you've also got some flowers out front here, right?
Yep, because we have a fresh cut flower market within the store as well. We do everything from weddings to just come in and grab your bouquet and go through the line and walk out. Towers and towers of fresh cut flowers at the store. We buy all our flowers direct, so they're plentiful, fresh, and inexpensive. So.
Outstanding. Sounds like a great West Michigan feature there. I know my parents always like all the deals they get at Horrocks. Now they'll also be passing out all of these beautiful flowers here later on in the day, so you can come look at them now and take one home and sample some of these great wines. So thank you, Autumn and Bradford.
The Van Eerden Festival of Chefs is proud to thank the following sponsors. Van Eerden Food Service, supplying the food industry. VanEerden.com. Founders Bank and Trust, a locally owned community bank specializing in tailored relationship banking. FTPB.com. Garrett's Appliance, 2410 28th Street. Suppliers of Sub-Zero, Wolf, and other fine appliances for your home. Garrett's Appliance. Wood News Radio 1300, woodradio.com. Blue Water Technologies, providing audio-visual systems, rental equipment, and services for trade shows, conferences, and business theater applications. BlueWaterTech.com. The Van Eerden Festival of Chefs and WKTV, providing the finest in community television services for over 30 years, is proud to thank the following sponsors. Westside Beer Distributing, since 1893. Cascade Winery, your winemaking establishment. CascadeWinery.biz. Horrocks Market, 4455 Breton Road in Kentwood. The Sharp Collection of fine automobiles, the ultimate driving machine. SharpBuickBMW.com. Flowerland, more plants, great prices, smart advice. MyFlowerland.com. Water Wizard. Buy a filter or be a filter. WaterWizard.info. Cadillac Coffee. Our goal is your success. CadillacCoffee.com. Arctic Glacier, providing ice throughout the state of Michigan and nationwide. ArcticGlacierInc.com. James Connell Consulting, events, project management, and logistics. James W. Connell at netzero.net. Integrity Motors, 7590 Division Avenue, Southwest. The electricians of Lakeland Electric. LakelandElectric.com. The Grand Rapids JCs, grjcs.org. Railside Companies, providing quality wood products and construction services throughout West Michigan. Simplicity Gourmet, 3522 Roger B. Chaffee. The Amway Grand Plaza Hotel. The Bagel Beanery, 5316 Clyde Park, Southwest. The Copper Top, 638 Stocking, Northwest.
With the guys from Simplicity Gourmet, Mark and Mark. No problem remembering names out here. This is going to be great. Nice and easy. So tell us what Simplicity Gourmet does. Are you guys a restaurant? I mean, you've got food out here, so fill me in.
Well, we offer healthy cooking classes. We teach people how to cook simple, healthy meals in 20 minutes or less. We also carry a very high-end line of cookware, kitchen utensils that help give you the right tools for the job.
Okay, and so you hold classes by appointment, or you have a schedule, or how do we find out about where the Simplicity Gourmet classes are held?
Well, first of all, you could visit us. We're located at 3522 Roger B. Chafee, just north of 36th Street here in Wyoming. And we have our schedule posted, simplicitygourmet.com. But certainly stop by the Festival of Chefs. We'd love to see you too.
All right, outstanding. Now, Mark, tell me what you've got here for our visitors to come sample here today.
This is fruit slaw.
Fruit slaw. Okay, so without the cabbage?
No, it has cabbage in it. It's actually a combination of green cabbage, red cabbage, carrots, zucchini, and apples, and then a raspberry vinaigrette. Very simple recipe. And if you take a look over at the salad machine right now, it takes us all of 30 seconds to make up a big, huge batch with our salad machine. So very cool tools that make a job easier.
And that's what you're trying to pass on to everyone out there. It's a quick and easy way to make a great dinner. Almost sounds like it should be a veggie slaw. I mean, but you kind of got the raspberry and the apples in there to make it sound good for the kids.
It makes it taste fruity, and it's really, really tasty. I don't know if you haven't had a chance, try some so you can tell folks about it, how good it is.
I will do that right afterwards so I don't end up with it stuck in my teeth on camera. And we're going to actually step next door here. I want to thank you guys. We're going to visit with WKTV's own Chris Rush. And she is the host of Rush to Fitness on WKTV. And Carrie's here with her already. So, Carrie, how about you introduce Chris?
Chris, this is Chris Rock. She is with the fitness program, and she also is here on WKTV. Chris, tell us a little bit more about you and your program.
Okay, I've been teaching Rush to Fitness. Actually, we call it senior exercise since 1993. And year 2000, I got the Producer of the Year award, which means mine is the most popular TV show. So seniors are exercising, and I ended up putting out a video because there's so many people.
Let's grab one of the videos here. Let's grab one of the videos here and hold it up here for the guys to get. Tell us more about it.
Anyways, we did the videos because of the people that might not be able to watch this program at 9 o'clock. I sell them nationwide. They're here today for free for anyone that wants to come and get a video.
That's great. You're on 9 o'clock now here at WKTV. Yes. Let's tell them a little more about this.
Okay, the TV show airs every day from 9 to 9:30, 5 days a week. And I love people calling in and giving me ideas. That's why I ended up doing these videos. And actually tonight it's been really fun because some of the people that I've been hearing from for years, they've actually have come out here tonight and met me, and I'm pretty excited about that. So that's been a lot of fun. But
and it's one thing to get clear to people who are at home and who may be a little up in their age that they still should exercise, and there's ways to do it, and there's safe ways to do it no matter what your situation is, what your age. There's ways to exercise. Why don't we talk about that for a little bit?
Okay, well, that's what my specialty is definitely to teach people at whatever age they're at that they could still exercise. I have people call me that they're in their 90s. I think the oldest is 105 that I worked with, and
that's great. Yeah. 105. Oh my goodness, that's great. And you do sit-down exercises in chairs?
Yes. A lot of the TV shows are geared for sitting. That's why I tried to put out the videos so that people that could get up and stand and exercise and get more out of it. And plus we have like 15 minutes of nutrition, because I don't believe that you can really get into exercising without proper nutrition. And we have the Waggy Center backing us on their doctors on things being right on the videos.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much, Chris, for your time. Now, we really appreciate what you're doing for our seniors out there. Keep up the great job, okay?
I train 8 years olds up until 105. We're both personal trainers at Bridgewater Place.
Okay, so great. And then we have to wrap it up, but let's sound out who your helpers are here real quick.
Hi, Roberta Dolphin. I'm a certified personal trainer. I work with Chris out of Bridgewater Place.
Okay.
Andrea Newton from Professional Therapy and Massages.
Okay, great. Now we're going to throw it over to Josh. I guess Josh is ready now with some more food for us to try. Josh, what's cooking up over there next door?
All right, thank you, Carrie. We're a little further down here at the Van Eerden Festival of Chefs. But right now, I'm here with the guys from Copper Top, which is sounds like it's located over on the east side of town, Cascade, correct?
No, it's on the west side of Grand Rapids, Stocking and 4th.
Oh, okay. I've got to get my streets correct then.
Yeah, kind of old school west side.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, thanks for setting me straight. Now, Copper Top spelled with a K, in case you're looking for it in the phone book there. And this is Andy Romanowski, and he's one of the chefs at Copper Top. And I want to find out here, you've got lots of Hershey's Kisses, which are attracting my attention, but I know those aren't what's on the menu. So what do you have here to offer our attendees here tonight, Andy?
We try to offer a wide variety. We cater to the old school Polish West Side. We offer steaks, seafood, and whatnot, but we try to cater to people that have been around for a while. The old school taste and whatnot.
Chef Brett Hurley from Aquinas College.
How are
Now,
you?
I know Brett doing very well.
Yeah, from In the Kitchen, the show that we do on 1300.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
you guys are on, you and Kara Essek are on Sunday mornings at 11 a.m., correct?
Yep, 11 to noon.
Okay.
Yeah. Talk about all kinds of good stuff. We're going over some apple pies and, a lot of stuff for the season that's coming up. Squashes and apples are coming around, so we're kind of giving some good recipes on that stuff. So.
Always very timely. I remember towards the end of the summer, you're talking about all the things you can do when you're out camping or if you want to fire up the grill. So, but right now, Brett's primary job is working at Aquinas College, and Brett tells me that they take care of every event that happens on the Aquinas campus, as well as doing off-site weddings and other events, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yep, everything, taking care of all the students, and we run a little cafe downstairs, so we do some short order cooking and a lot of weddings.
Okay, so you don't have to be a student to come taste what Brett has to offer, correct?
No, in fact, you can come into our cafeteria for $6 and eat all you want. So.
Wow, I bet you that place is packed with students every day, though, knowing that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Brett, show us, tell us a little bit about what you have to offer here. I see you've got some French baguettes and a lot of goodies on top, so fill us in.
It's the arugula, which is kind of a peppery green with fresh mozzarella and some garlic mousse, and on a nice French baguette. So,
and those
yeah,
are just
I was actually kidding the health department. She walked by and, "This isn't spinach, is it?" And I said, "Yeah, why?"
always a joker. You can get more of that on his radio show, by the way. And is this just tomatoes on top there?
Nope, that's a little red pepper just for some color.
Oh, okay, great. And I recognize those flowers from last night. We put on a little dinner for my mom. It was her birthday. And you can even eat those too, right?
Yeah, those are edible orchids, dendrobium orchids. So, yep, we garnish a lot of our weddings with those when they get plated meals. So,
You ever freak people out and just start eating the flowers and watch the look on their face?
I haven't yet.
Okay, no, but the real treat is the baguette and the cheese and the garlic sauce, and I mean, come check it out. Aquinas College. Brett Hurley is the chef and head chef there. He'll take very good care of you. And just want to say thanks for being a part of the Van Eerden Festival of Chefs, Brett.
Oh yeah. Can't wait for the Iron Chef competition.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that. Now I hear you're going to be on Gary Allen's team, so you're keeping it in the Wood family.
Yeah, yep. Gary Allen and I and Tommy Fitzgerald, who just bought Johnny's Bar and Grill out in Cascade, and we also have Bill Reed, who's a banquet sous chef for Amway. He's a really talented guy. So we got a pretty good team here. So we're hoping that we're gonna send these guys home with a bottle. So.
Well, so am I. I mean, if Gary doesn't win this, I'll be giving both of you guys flack every time I see you at the station. So, but that's to look forward to at about 7:15 tonight. So come on down, check out the Chef Showdown. Gary Allen, Julia Dragus, Brett Hurley, part of the action. We're going to send it back over to Carrie James inside the studio with some more of our chefs, and I believe actually she's in the demo kitchen right now. So, Carrie, back to you.
Hi, Josh. Hi, everybody at home. Yes, I am in the demo kitchen, and I am at my favorite part. I'm at the dessert part. I am here with Chef Scott Hunter, and he is the executive pastry chef at the Grand Amway Plaza. Thank you for joining us today, and welcome.
Thank you.
And let's tell them at home what we got going here.
Okay, what we're going to do today, last year we did a sugar piece and some truffles. This year we're going to do something a little different. It's going to be a chocolate carving. So what we're going to do is transform a solid block of white chocolate into a carving, and it's going to take about 15 minutes to do. And while we're talking, I'm going to go ahead and start. What I've got here is just a solid piece of tempered chocolate, okay?
Let's show them the face that you have.
Well, I don't think you can see it yet on camera. Maybe you can. I've done about 3/4 of it at the hotel before I came down. And what we're going to do is take an etching tool, just a little V chisel here.
This is something that artists would actually use.
They would, yeah, get it from an art supply. And I'm just going to come in here and start carving out the chocolate.
Wow.
Okay?
And then, and this is just one big solid block of chocolate that people can use.
It is, and what I can do with these is if I'm doing like a chocolate competition, this is something that usually always goes with me. Got an invite this year to the World Pastry Championships, and we'll be doing something real similar to this
Where is that
there.
to be held?
This year it'll be in Nashville, Tennessee.
Wow,
So
that's exciting.
there's 10 three-person teams, and we're one of them.
We're thrilled to be having you here with us,
Okay.
especially when you qualify for events like that.
Yeah, now what we're doing here, this is cocoa powder. Just a nice dark cocoa powder and water. And all I'm doing here is taking my cocoa and a little water.
I smell the cocoa. It doesn't
Oh,
smell
yeah.
good, does it?
And what I'm going to make is a thick paste. Okay? But a lot of times if you're a group coming to the hotel, if you have a logo or something like that, and someone needs a showpiece for a dessert table, something similar to like that, I can do the same thing here just using their logo.
Oh, well, you can smell that chocolate. Can you smell that chocolate out there? That's something.
Yeah, probably not. It's coming. So what I've got now, it's getting nice and thick, pasty.
It does get really gooey, huh? How long have you been a chef?
I have been a salaried chef for 25 years.
Wow.
So
You don't look.
time flies, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I bet.
I've been up here in Grand Rapids for 10, so.
What are some of your favorite dishes you like?
We do a lot. We have a huge bread program at the hotel. We make all the pastries in-house. We take care of 1913 rooms. So whether you're in the restaurant, Cygnus 1913, Bentham's, Cornucopia, Need a Cake, weddings, we take care of everything at our hotel, including the bread.
Your days just
Yeah.
must fly by.
Best job in the world. I tell everybody that. So, okay. What we're going to do is I have this thick cocoa paste, okay? Now I'm going to take my nice carving that I've carved, okay? And I'm just going to take this and cover it.
Oh, you could get the kids in the kitchen to help out with this, huh?
This is a
They
great
would
thing
love
for the
this.
kids. When my kids were in school, I used to do stuff like this for them all the time.
Oh, they must love this.
Okay. And all this is taking my fingertips, I'm pressing the chocolate down into, can you see that? All I'm doing is pressing the chocolate down into my carving.
And it's holding right in those ridges
And
you
it
carved.
stays
huh?
in there, yeah. And when we're done, we're going to put this on our display, on our table tonight, so everybody can come up and look at it. Okay, so now that I've smeared it, so this is the fun part of the job, right?
Get the chocolate all over.
We're going to get this off here. I'm going to take another clean towel. Okay, now I'm going to take the palm of my hand here, and I'm just going to start wiping this off.
Wow, that does come off pretty good with that, huh?
And the towel has to be cold, the water in the cocoa has to be cold because you're working with a slab of chocolate, and if it starts getting too warm,
It'll melt on
then
us,
it'll
huh?
start to melt on
So
me.
that's real important. Keep
That's
it
why
cool.
we're also trying to get, with these hot lights in here,
Mhm.
I don't want to get you, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. That's okay. I don't mind having chocolate on me. Oh, wow. Is that beautiful?
And I'm going to
Wait
show
till
it to
guys
you right now.
See that? Look at that.
It's starting to come out.
Oh. Wow.
And then I have the option of taking the cocoa down to almost a solid white. Usually I leave it a little bit on there so it looks like a wood grain.
It does look just like a wow. Is that beautiful? And you can do any logo in there, huh? If you want to come down to the any of those restaurants at the Amway. You
Right.
Can, wow, that's
If
nice.
I need a nice room service amenity, I've done this for President Ford, President Reagan with a presidential seal on them,
Wow,
stuff like that.
that's nice.
Okay, now what we're doing is we're just trying to get it all nice and smooth.
It looks like wood right there with the wood grain. Do you mind? Can we show them one more time?
Yeah, I'm going to pick it up here in 1 second.
If they get it perfect.
Okay.
Wow, is that
Now-
beautiful? Looks like a wood grain. And
So
that's
what we got?
chocolate.
Okay.
Isn't that
So,
beautiful?
solid piece of chocolate, cocoa, like I say, and all the cocoa is doing is going down into where I gouged it out. Okay, carved it out. And what we're going to do today, let's say if I wanted, I could have put Amway Grand Plaza or a logo or something like that. What I'm going to do today is I've already made up some chocolate pieces, a chocolate flower, a couple chocolate leaves, and some vines, okay? We're going to make a couple right here just so I can show you how to do that.
And you were saying that this is really flexible chocolate. It's like a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah,
The kind that you use.
yeah. The chocolate that we're getting ready to use right now is called a plastic chocolate. And basically what it is couverture, good chocolate, good quality chocolate, and a little bit of like corn syrup or glucose, okay? And that's what gives you the elasticity. And it really is, it's just like eating a Tootsie Roll.
And
what
it's
we're
important.
going to do...
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
Sorry.
important to use good chocolate. Too,
Always.
Right?
We use a chocolate from Belgium, Callebaut. I use a lot of Valrhona in my restaurants, and always a quality chocolate. So what we're going to do is we're cutting off our plastic chocolate into nice little workable pieces. We're going to start off with a leaf here. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to kind of get a flower. I'm sorry, we're going to start with a flower, and we're going to start with a basic shape. I'm going to put this in my mold. Take the top.
Is that like a ceramic mold that
It's
you have, or rubber?
silicone rubber.
Okay.
Something I made.
Okay.
Okay. And what I do, what this does is this gives me all the texture of the leaf.
Wow.
Okay. And what I'll do while it's still soft, I'm going to set these up here so you can see them. But what it is, you go ahead and bend it now, and then you just set it, let it sit up a bit.
Now, will it harden as it sits out?
It
longer?
will. Like I say, in this room, a little bit hot, but I think we can make this work.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'm surprised we don't have everything all melted
Okay.
all over, huh?
And like I say, this is a part where, you know, making something out of Play-Doh when you're a kid, something like that. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to make a leaf, okay? Start with basically a leaf shape like this. I'll put it on here. I'll put it over here. I'm going to take the back edge of my knife, okay? I'm going to carve it right down the center.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take the edge of my knife and I'm going to texture it out. See if I can get it off.
Wow, that's amazing, that look that it gives you, that little knife like that.
Yeah, it can be a spoon, it can be anything. I mean, I have marzipan tools, but I can use anything in my shop. I usually make different sizes. Some of them wide and short. Two leaves never look the same. Whenever you go to a chocolate competition, one of the worst things you can see is everything that looks identical, right? If you ever go out in a garden, nothing is ever the same. So what we're going to do now, we'll make kind of a short, stocky one. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm just kind of starting off with a very rough, basic shape, okay? I'm going to put it down on the table here. Sorry about that edge. I don't know if this shows it, but we're just going to pull in there, and we're going to take the back edge of our knife. We're going to pull it out, okay? So another leaf, okay, with texture in it. They're never flat. They should always have some texture and some curve to it, okay? So there's the second one. Here's the other one. Like I say, if I'm going to put something on a showpiece, it's never going to be flat, right? It's always got a little bit of a twist or a curve in it, and we're set. So now what we're going to do, we've got a tiny bit of chocolate here, and we are going to take the pieces that I've already made up, and we are going to start with a piece of vine here. Okay. We are going to just tack it to my chocolate. Okay, I think I'm doing okay on time because they're not yelling at me. And this is just chocolate in a little pastry bag, and I'm just touching the very bottom edge here, okay? Going down here on the bottom now. One more. Like I say, it is a little warm in here, so that's why it's not keeping its shape quite as nice, but we can... Thing with when you're working with chocolate too, once I set it down, I can't pick it up and start moving it around because it's going to, you know, mess up my carving. So wherever I set it now, that's where it's going to stay. Okay, we're going to take a few of our leaves that we made here. This is Chef Doug Orr. He's the assistant pastry chef at the Amway Grand. One of the things, we saw the wedding cake demo already tonight. We do about 80 cakes a year at the hotel. And Chef Doug has a major part in all that. We serve cakes through Cornucopia. If anybody ever needs a birthday cake or anything like that, we're kind of known for having the best tasting cake in town and around. Okay, so we're going to do this. And then this is the flower. This is the one leaf. So all this is taking 5 of the leaves, putting them together, putting a dot of chocolate in the center. I put a little bit of vermicelli on there, okay? Now what we're going to do to this is just set it right up here. Front and center. Now with it being so warm in here, I'm probably not going to be able to pick this up and show it to you. So I think what we're going to do, if I cannot, what we're going to do is show it to you. So, yeah, okay? With the plastic chocolate, tiger, and like I say, I've done them before, cougars and bobcats, just depending on where I'm at. Okay, so everything different. Yeah, yeah. This carving here took me about 40 minutes. Now this one freehand because I've done it quite a few times. Like I say, if I'm doing a logo or something though, we'll always blow up their stencil, and that's what I can do. I can put their stencil right on the chocolate, take a pen, you know, kind of carve it into the chocolate, and it gives me something to, I would not serve this. All this is a showpiece. So what I would do, and like I say, when you come by our table here in a little bit, and hopefully everybody does, we'll have it leaning up against a box of chocolate.
All right, and Josh Lang, News Radio with 1300,
okay.
here at the Vineyard Festival of Chefs at the WKTV studios. Very good friends of mine. Actually, very familiar with the restaurant, but I haven't met you before. So this is Billy Wood, the sous chef and head pastry chef at Sanchez Bistro in downtown Grand Rapids. Finally, good to meet you, Billy. So you do great work. So thank you. And then Mark Greenstraw, who's the sous chef, or assistant sous chef, right? Yeah. All right, excellent. Well, now, Sanchez, they put together a little special treat here tonight. It's one of the very few desserts that is being offered, so you've got to make sure to stop by their table and have this delicious creation. Billy, you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's a slight take on another menu item that I have. It's we have a chocolate cake with chipotle gelato and a raspberry cream filling. So I took that idea and I went with it, and I made a white chocolate mousse with fresh raspberries and chipotle peppers.
And this is a Festival of Chefs exclusive, correct? They can't get this at the restaurant.
You can't get this at Sanchez. I made it just especially for this occasion.
Okay, excellent. Now, Mark, you want to tell us a little bit about the regular menu and what you have to offer at Sanchez in case anybody hasn't stopped by there by now, and also where exactly downtown is it?
Sanchez is at 38 West Fulton, right down the street from the Van Andel Arena. It's across the street from the police station.
Don't drink too much and walk out the door.
Yeah, exactly. And the ATF is upstairs, so look out. No, we have tapas style, which is Spanish. It's primarily for sharing. Paella is the main entree that we have.
Your favorite dish?
That would have to be the pesto salmon. It's seared salmon marinated in guava raspberry vinaigrette. It's seared, and then we put pesto on it. It's got balsamic vegetables. It's very good.
Sounds great. I haven't had that one yet. Billy, your favorite, and a little bit about your drink menu too?
My favorite would probably have to be the raspberry guava marinated lamb rib with chorizo mashed potato cake. Yeah, that's excellent to it. Drink menu, we specialize in some martinis. Mojito is also the best-selling Spanish drink that everybody has. We do have drink specials every month, usually one coffee drink, a few martinis.
Okay. Margaritas as well?
We don't do very many margaritas. Margaritas are more the Mexican, we're Spain Spanish.
Gotcha. Okay, great. Thanks for clarifying that. And Sanchez Bistro, another part here, great big part of the Festival of Chefs. Got to come down and sample one of these. I'm going to have one a little later on. Thank you, gentlemen. In the meantime, we have to check in with the guys from Water Wizard because they've done a great job of providing all the water for the event here at the Festival of Chefs. So if you're not into wine and you still want something to drink, don't worry. We've got plenty of water from the guys at Water Wizard. And I've got Chris Tush here from Water Wizard, and just want to say thank you for being a part of the Van Earden Festival of Chefs, Chris. Tell us a little bit about Water Wizard.
Well, Water Wizard has been in business since 1989. We're a full-service water treatment company. We specialize in the drinking water systems. Reverse osmosis, which takes out 98% of anything that could be in the water. And with more people becoming aware of the water quality and having concerns about the water, we're there to help them with that.
Okay, now that looks like a pretty heavy-duty system right there. Is that for regular consumers in their homes, or do you also provide systems for restaurants and businesses?
Well, we provide equipment for everybody. This would be the system that would go in somebody's house, underneath the sink typically, can be hooked up to a dispensing refrigerator, and then we also had the equipment that goes in offices and businesses, and we do service restaurants as well.
Okay, great. And you are providing all of the water here at the Festival of Chefs event, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, outstanding. So if you've had any of the great water, it's courtesy of the gentleman here with Water Wizard, Chris. Thank you for being a part of the event. Also, do you have a website or a business location where any of our viewers can check Water Wizard and their products out at?
We do. Our website is www.waterwizard.info, and our office is on Madison, just south of 28th Street.
Outstanding. Thank you very much, Chris. I can only imagine that this water has got to be as clean as can be with a system of that size. So thanks a lot. And I think we're going to go back to Carrie right now, and she's got another type of drink for you. In case you don't want to do water, you can do coffee with Carrie.
Hi, welcome back. I'm here with Cadillac Coffee, and tell me who you are, please.
My name is Gary Clark.
Okay, Gary, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming down to WKTV studios. And well, let's talk about a little bit what Cadillac Coffee has to offer.
Well, right now we're offering our top-of-the-line coffee, which is Villa Roast, over in this pot here. This is our regular coffee, and then a decaf that's a match to that. And then today, for the first time, we're brewing or making espresso drinks for people as they come by. And we're using a product called Illy, which is from Europe, that we import.
There's so much competition out there now in this coffee world. Tell me a little bit more about what's different about Cadillac Coffee.
Cadillac Coffee is a family-owned company, and we've been in business for 118 years. And it's a fourth-generation company. Our fifth generation is actually in the business with us now, son and a daughter of one of the owners. And so we're pretty proud of the fact that we've had this longevity with a family, and it's kind of tough. As you know, a family has a tough time of staying in business for as many years as we have. Yeah. Usually they don't make it past the second generation, and here we are in our fifth.
That's great that it's family owned like that.
It's wonderful.
Good for you. And
yeah.
how many years did you say?
We've been in business 118 years.
Oh my goodness.
1888 is when we started, and we started in the city of Detroit, and we have route services throughout the three-state area, which is Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan.
Oh, within the Midwest, you keep your distillery. Yeah. Where are you based out of?
Our headquarters in Madison Heights, Michigan, and our roasting facilities in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Wow, that's amazing. And then how long have you said that you have fifth generation?
Fifth generation in our company today.
Wow, and I see your booth has been pretty busy. Do you have coffee left?
Yeah, we have a lot left. It's been very busy. It's kind of nice to have it busy. We don't want to be slow.
That's right. There's so many cappuccino machines out there and everything. Do you guys have the coffees and everything, the blends and everything to keep up with all that?
We produce about 400 different products in the coffee line. We also carry auxiliary products like cream and sugar, cups, syrups, and that kind of thing.
How about any coffee makers or any of the cappuccino machines?
We do provide coffee machines to restaurateurs. We do sell espresso equipment to restaurateurs, and espresso's become very, very popular today, where more and more restaurants today are looking for an espresso product or espresso-based drinks.
Now, how do people get a hold of Cadillac Coffee if they're interested?
You can contact us at our 800 number, 438-6900. In Madison Heights, or you can get us online at www.cadillaccoffee.com.
Okay, great. Well, it's real nice meeting you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And now I think, is Josh ready with another group for us, or maybe not. But let me tell you a little bit more where we're at again. We're at WKTV Studios, and we are located on Clyde Park in the city of Wyoming. We are here till 8:30 tonight. We still have some tickets, I'm hearing. They're only $15 at the door, and it is for great causes for WKTV, along with the Grand Rapids JCs, who do so much in our community. And it's Van Eerden's Festival of the Chefs, I should say. We have our underwriters, Van Eerden, here, who's been a big part of this, and we really appreciate them underwriting the event. And so we're going to throw to the demo kitchen in a little bit. But you know what? While we're here, I'm going to thank you so much for your time. I'm going to show them we have a booth right behind you. If we can swing the camera around over this way. And I'm sorry to do that to you, to my camera operator over here. Hi, guys. I'm going to trip over here. Tell me your name, please, and who
we
you
are
with?
Railside Companies.
And what's your name?
Martin Gedris.
Okay, it was nice to meet you, Martin. Thanks for coming to WKTV. Tell me a little more about your company.
Well, I'll start out by we built everything you see here, all the sets and all of the fixtures in this building. And that's why we're here. We were invited in to just be part of this. We also build very custom furniture, kitchens. That's also one of the reasons we're here. So if anybody out there needs a kitchen, give us a call.
Oh, well, that's good to know. And this, quite the work that you've done. You really helped. You really did do all of this, a lot of this, this work here. Or show me some. Let's show some of the pictures here that you've done.
Well, here's the pictures of the sets, the diner, the building. We do bars, we do kitchens, we do commercial work. These chairs here are for Tierra Yachts. Picked up some of our product for their new boat line, 57-foot boats.
You do a little bit of everything, huh?
Yeah, we also have a concrete company. Well, there are 3 companies within one company, one umbrella company. It's a construction company, it's a millwork company that makes wood products, and it's also a concrete company. So we can take a project and control it from the ground all the way up through the roof.
That's great. You really need to do that nowadays with all the competition out there, huh? To really be able to do a little bit of everything with your company, huh?
Right.
Tell me, where are you based out of?
Grand Rapids, right on the west side.
Okay, and now if people need to get a hold of the company or are interested in you doing something, tell them how to get a hold of them.
You can call us at 723-5670. And anything you need from there, we can get you taken care of.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for your time here at WKTV.
You're welcome.
And now we're going to throw it out to our great entertainment we have tonight.
Thank you, Fred Knapp Quartet. Some great music tonight.
And Josh Lang of News Radio Wood 1300 back again in the WKTV tent at the Van Eerden Festival of Chefs. And I ran into somebody that looks really familiar to me. Actually, she's usually cleaning up after me whenever I get into the kitchen at home. It's my lovely wife. I know I couldn't find Gary Allen right now, so we're gonna find him. And we have something, a little something for everybody. Even the youngest guy out here. I think Jordan wins the prize for that. How are you doing, Jordan? He's not too talkative right now. We're keeping him away from the wine, don't worry. And I just was wondering if you had a chance to sample anything yet, honey.
Yes, I definitely have. Yep.
And your favorite so far here at the Festival of Chefs?
Seeing as how I'm from the East Coast, I'm gonna have to say the crab cake. That was pretty good, even for my standards. So.
Oh, excellent. And Jordan just found a new toy, didn't you? He's trying.
His favorite is the milk.
Right, okay. Well, no coffee for you either. You can't have caffeine yet. But I want to visit with some of the other guests here at the Festival of Chefs. Just want to find out what their favorites are. So let's make our way over here. I think I see some other familiar people. What do you have there, Mom?
I don't know what it is. It's down.
No. Oh, she got a little something from down here. Did you go to Chef O's place?
Pork and pineapple, stuffing, and some really good spices in it.
Oh, excellent. And now this is the best way to do it. See, it's my mom's birthday today, actually, too. I won't say the age, of course. Gosh, be written out of the will right away. But my dad had a great idea. He just said, look, we're not cooking tonight, of course. Want to take mom out? Take her out here for her birthday and also to a great benefit, the festival, the Van Eerden Festival of Chefs. It's a benefit for the Grand Rapids JCs and also the digital conversion for WKTV. So. And it is Josh Lang with none other than the Master of Ceremonies here, Tom Norton, General Manager, or Station Manager as it says, in WKTV. Tom, seems like a rousing success to me.
Yeah, it is. We just cannot thank the community enough for coming out tonight and helping us with the Van Eerden 2006 Festival of Chefs. And standing next to me is one of the many people who makes it all possible, Autumn Horrocks of Horrocks Market at 4455 Breton Road in Kentwood.
That's right.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, I've been running around to all the different booths and stuff, and I just one mouth-watering thing after another. Oh, been trying lots and lots of stuff, and it's all fantastic. So.
And one of the things with Horrocks, many people do not know that Horrocks sells wine.
Yes.
And Horrocks is here as a wine tasting booth and also providing excellent cheese. You did a floral demonstration a little while ago along with a wedding demonstration. Just incredible. It just shows you, Josh, all the many facets of Festival of Chefs. We have 22 of the finest chefs in West Michigan, along with many, many exhibitors like Horrocks, Fruit Basket Flowerland, West Side Beer, the list goes on and on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mention the competitor in the same sentence. But we can't thank them all enough, and you know, everybody makes a big difference.
Thank you, and I know we've got Carrie milling about inside. We're gonna go back to her. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Autumn. More Van Eerden Festival of Chefs inside with Carrie James.
Thanks, Josh. And guess where I ended up again? I am in the demo kitchen again. I just love hanging out in this demo kitchen. And let me show you who I'm with here today. I am with Robin. We met a little earlier from Charlie's Crab. Hi, Robin.
Hey, how you doing?
It's so nice to see you again. And look at the fancy stuff you're fixing here with the shells. Can we just hold one of those up real quick? I don't want to.
We've got scallops.
Wow, and it's quite a shell. That's quite, wow, that's pretty, that looks beautiful already. You're just starting.
We're going to make dynamite scallops. It's a crab glissage with Asian spices in it. And we're going to top it on these scallops. Already I've got a little, I've got swordfish and salmon going in the oven right now. And then in a little bit we're going to add some walleye and whitefish in there. And we're going to put that crab dynamite topping on everything, and we'll see what a great topping it is.
You have quite the seafood collection going here, I see, huh? And then you're using up the whole spread. Good for you. I kept some of the other chefs over here in the corner only, but I'm glad to see you're using up all the counter space here. Tell us again how long you've been at Charlie's Crab?
I've been at Charlie's Crab since '97. I started out just shucking oysters and making salads. Kind of just worked my way through the kitchen, and eventually I became a chef.
What made you interested in being a chef?
Actually, my family all cook, and I love to eat. But I just kind of fell into it. I started out just kind of waiting tables while I was going to school, and one of the chefs that I worked with actually just said, "Hey, do you wanna start cooking in the kitchen to pick up some hours?" And so that's how I kind of started cooking, and it just kind of
You learn
flowed
from
into
there.
a job. Yeah.
Yeah, they say experience is the best thing that someone gets a job. I think her, I think, let's see if her mic is working now. Hopefully her mic is working okay, guys. You can get that mic now? Okay, great. So we won't have to share mics anymore.
Okay.
So now they can hear you on your mic. And tell us some more now what you're gonna that's okay. You do what you need to do. We want to get in your way.
I shouldn't be throwing things around the kitchen.
No, that's what a chef does. So now we're getting behind the scenes
Yeah,
in
see
Chef
how
Robin's
we are?
kitchen. She actually throws things around. Tell us some more. Can you, while you're over there fixing your shell still, can you tell me more what you're gonna do with this stuff over here?
Yeah. What we do is we're gonna make a glaçage with Asian spices.
Okay.
And actually, how we make this dynamite sauce is.
Is it hot?
You know
When
what?
you say
I am gonna
dynamite,
have
is
to
it
steal this
spicy
card.
hot? Is it a spicy hot? Why you say dynamite?
We say
Is that a
dynamite
spicy
because
hot?
it does have sweet chili sauce and sriracha.
It's a little kick to it
chili
then,
garlic
huh?
sauce, so it does. Yeah, it is a little spicy. It's not. Oh my gosh, I can't eat this spicy, but it is.
It wouldn't be
a
like
little
too
bit.
hot for kids or anything like that. It would
Oh
just be-
no, not at all.
It's just a little kick to it then. That's good to know.
But what we do when we make this dynamite sauce is we take wasabi powder you can get at the grocery store, and we're going to take a teaspoon of that, mix it with a little bit of water, make it into a paste. Then we're going to take a half a cup of sriracha sauce, and you can get I've seen this at like the Myers, or should I say? Store names, but you can get them in the grocery store in the Asian cooking section. We're going to take half a cup of this. We're also going to take mirin, which is a Japanese cooking wine. We're taking 3/4 of a cup of that. We're going to use sweet chili sauce, which you can also find in the Asian section, and that kind of has it's sweet and spicy. We use 1/3 of a cup of that. Half a cup of egg yolks. We use pasteurized egg yolks at the restaurant, but you can just use regular egg yolks.
Okay.
And you whip all of that together, and then you're going to add 5 cups of mayonnaise.
Oh wow, what a recipe.
And what we're going to do with this sauce is we're going to mix it. Actually, I can take all this stuff out of the way. Okay, we're going to take this sauce and we're going to mix it with blue crab meat. So you've got all those nice Asian spices with the cream cheese and the mayonnaise. And what we're going to do, the cream cheese. Oh, you remember I was talking about you taking the mayonnaise and the 2 different hot sauces, the wasabi, the Japanese cooking wine, the egg yolks. You mix all of that together, and then you've got. Actually, you've got that, and you'll get a sauce that looks like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add blue crab meat. I've got 2 kinds. I've got special crab meat, which is just, it's like little shredded pieces of crab meat. And then I've also got jumbo lump, which are nice big chunks of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to first take the special crab meat, and we're going to mix that in because it's already in little pieces. So it's fine for us to mix it a little more vigorously. So we're gonna put the add the special crab meat in there. And we're gonna mix that through. So break it up. And we're gonna fold it in. So we've got a nice.
Is this recipe in that
You know, I'm not sure if it is or not. I did send it in, but actually I was a late addition to this segment, so it might not have made it for publication. Officially, no. But if you come in and ask for me, I'll give it to you. Okay, so we've got those small pieces of crab meat kind of mixed all the way through. You can see it. Then we're going to take these, which are, if you can see, they're a little lumpier. They're nice big pieces. We're going to add that in there. But because we don't want to break that up, I thought the phone was ringing. It's the oven telling me it's at temperature. Okay. So then we just kind of fold that in. We don't want to mash those up because we want those nice big pieces. I mean, if you're going to get a nice big bite of crab. Okay. What I'm going to do in the oven right now, in the oven earlier I threw in a piece of swordfish and salmon. And actually, what I'm going to do now, if I can find my gloves, is I'm gonna add the I've got also walleye and whitefish, because I just wanted to show you that this sauce, I mean, it seems like it makes a lot of the sauce, but you don't just have to use it on scallops. You can use it on all kinds of different fish. You can use it on, actually we've done it on steaks before. It goes really well with steaks. So those are all things that we can do, but I'm going to add a little walleye to this pan. We're going to do a little whitefish. And then we're going to throw it back in the oven, because the walleye and the whitefish just take a little less time to cook than the salmon and the swordfish. So we're tossing that in there. So my oil is getting hot. Okay, in the meantime also too, what I did was I've got some oil heating because I wanted to make a nice fancy garnish to go with it. So what we'll do is, this sauce is all set. What we're going to do is we're going to, we'll stick it in the fridge for now. And then let's get our plates ready for our garnish. So, full of plates. And kind of going along with that whole Asian theme going on, we're going to use some nori papers. And what nori is dried seaweed. They use it like when you go to have sushi. It's the black paper that goes around the rice balls, the rice cakes. So we'll just, and you can get this in the Asian section of your grocery store also. We'll just use that as a base. And why don't we put a few on our tray here? I'm stepping on myself here. Okay, so we got that going on. And then what we're also going to use as a garnish is rice noodles. And what these are, kind of neat, these things are so versatile. You can eat them in a whole bunch of different ways. I mean, you can boil them and then you'll get soft noodles. A lot of times you get it in pho, that Vietnamese noodle soup. But what we're going to do with it today is we're going to deep fry it. And what happens is they kind of puff up like puff rice or, like puff rice. So we'll take these, when you take these noodles out, they're all dried like this. And let's see if our oil is like ready. Our oil isn't even close to being ready. Okay, so. Thinking about getting hot. Okay, while we're waiting for the oil to get hot, what we'll do is we'll start topping some of our scallops. because our fish isn't quite ready to be topped. Because what we're doing with the fish is we're basically cooking it till it's pretty much done. And then once it's done, we're going to add this top. When it's like 80% done, we're going to add this topping and just kind of brown the topping on top of the fish. But for the scallops are ready right now. What we're doing is we're just going to put some of this dynamite sauce over the top of all these scallops. And then we're going to pop them in the oven. And once they get to be a nice golden color, we're going to pull them out, and we'll all get to eat. Generally it's a topping that we make to bake. So what we do is we put it on different various things, or we put it under the broiler to give it it gives it a nice golden brown color. So what I'll do is I'll stick some of these scallops in there. We've got that whole other tray too. Let's top that. Other things that besides the rice noodles that the oil isn't quite ready yet, we're going to use scallions. Woo! Chopped scallions. Don't fall on your face on TV. Okay. We got chopped scallions, and we've also got basil oil. And the way we make basil oil is we take fresh basil leaves, wash them, and then we blanch them in boiling water for about a minute. And then, you know, when you blanch vegetables, the color really comes out. So once the color really comes out, or we get that nice bright green on your basil, you want to pull it out of the water, and then you're going to put it in an ice bath. Just ice cubes in water to kind of freeze that color. And then we drain those leaves, those nice bright green basil leaves, and we put them in a blender along with some olive oil. And we blend it, and then that oil becomes infused with that basil flavor. So it's a nice little accent to go with the scallops here. But we've got our scallops. We're gonna keep topping these. Thought there'd be more people to eat. Oh, I got 5 minutes. So we're gonna quickly finish this. See, you know, when they told me that I had 20 minutes, I thought, man, how am I gonna fill 20 minutes? And already the flashcards are coming out telling me I gotta hurry up. Okay, so top these. And we are going to stick this in the oven real quick. All right, we got that bacon. So, are we getting hot? Oil. I keep how I'm testing it is I'm just taking a little piece and I'm sticking it in there and to see if it puffs up. Ooh, it's getting so close. Okay, you know what? It's really close. So what we'll do is we'll take that fish that I stuck in the oven earlier, because it's about 80% there cooked. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put that same topping that we put on the scallops all over the fish. Okay, so what we're going to do to make this garnish is we take these rice stick noodles, we break them apart a little bit because they come kind of all bundled together, and we're going to take them and throw them in the oil. Yay, okay, it's cooked. So when you're at home, you want to probably watch your fingers. All right. Take this out. We're just going to drain it on a little paper towel here. We're just going to do a little more, so we have just a little more for garnish. Well, maybe a lot more. There we go. Stick those in there, and then they just puff right up. I like to do this at the restaurant. I like to puff up the noodles. It's kind of like when you're a kid doing Jiffy Pop popcorn. Can't wait till it pops. Okay. Yeah. Oh, they're telling me I don't have much time. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull it out. Usually what you do is you leave it in the oven till it gets kind of like a nice toasted golden color to the sauce. And see how it makes kind of like this big, like, and so it's kind of cool because you can use it to like make like a nice big dramatic garnish. So you just kind of break it up. Yeah, just basically it's rice noodles that we just puffed up. Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
And you just saute it in oil.
Yep, we just put it in boiling oil or hot oil.
Yeah.
And it just puffed it up. Okay. Well, I would say that you can just use a basic olive oil, an olive oil blend, to like if you're going to use it for like cooking. But like if you're using it as like a garnish at the end of the meal, or like that fresh tomato salad that we were talking about using an olive oil, that's when you would use like an extra virgin olive oil, because when you cook it, you're kind of like losing the flavor, especially like in a sauce or something. You're losing all that flavor, so you get more bang for your buck if you use that extra virgin as a garnish afterwards. You know what I mean?
The Van Eerden Festival of Chefs is proud to thank the following sponsors: Van Eerden Food Service, supplying the food industry; VanEerden.com; Founders Bank and Trust, a locally owned community bank specializing in tailored relationship banking; FTPB.com; Garrett's Appliance, 2410 28th Street. Suppliers of Sub-Zero, Wolf, and other fine appliances for your home. Garrett's Appliance. Wood News Radio 1300, woodradio.com. Blue Water Technologies, providing audiovisual systems, rental equipment, and services for trade shows, conferences, and business theater applications. BlueWaterTech.com. The Van Eerden Festival of Chefs and WKTV, providing the finest in community television services for over 30 years, is proud to thank the following sponsors: Westside Beer Distributing, since 1893. Cascade Winery, your winemaking establishment. CascadeWinery.biz. Horrocks Market, 4455 Breton Road in Kentwood. The Sharp Collection of fine automobiles, the ultimate driving machine. SharpBuickBMW.com. Flowerland, more plants, great prices, smart advice. MyFlowerland.com. Water Wizard, buy a filter or be a filter. WaterWizard.info. Cadillac Coffee, our goal is your success. CadillacCoffee.com. Arctic Glacier, providing ice throughout the state of Michigan and nationwide. ArcticGlacierInc.com. James Connell Consulting, events, project management, and logistics. James W. Connell at netzero.net. Integrity Motors, 7590 Division Avenue, Southwest. The electricians of Lakeland Electric. LakelandElectric.com. The Grand Rapids JCs, grjcs.org. Railside Companies, providing quality wood products and construction services throughout West Michigan. Simplicity Gourmet, 3522 Roger B. Chaffee. The Amway Grand Plaza Hotel. The Bagel Beanery, 5316 Clyde Park, Southwest. The Copper Top, 638 Stocking, Northwest.
run a business called Two Chicks in an Oven. I make wedding cakes, and tonight, finally, the second chick is here. My partner, Dana Wilmer, she came tonight.
Hi. Good to have you here, Dana. And wow, okay, we've got the finished wedding cake here from the demo kitchen.
The demo with Horrocks Market's flowers on it, and it turned out great, I think. It's nice and bright and beautiful and tall and gorgeous, so it turned out really good.
And those are with flowers from Horrocks Market that Autumn Horrock brought. And you've got quite a great looking little dessert piece here. What is this?
We don't only have a great looking dessert piece, we have the best dessert piece here at the Festival of Chefs. I'll stand by my statement. We have an opera cake, and it is layers of pecan genoise with a coffee buttercream, chocolate ganache, and a Kahlua chocolate glaze on the top, and it's fabulous. Say it, it's
absolutely scrumptious, absolutely.
Wow, now this looks like it took quite a while to make.
Oh yes, it did.
Okay, and can you get this regularly from Two Chicks in an Oven, or is this a special here?
We are both professional pastry chefs, and we are happy to make anything that you want, but this is one of our favorite cakes to make. Next, Dana really likes to make tiramisu or opera cake.
I'd like for you to make a little of that for us next time at the Festival of Chefs, Dana. Okay, great. Now, if somebody wants to get a hold of Two Chicks in an Oven, I see you got a couple phone numbers back here. Yep. But do you have a store location or restaurant location as well? You don't?
Rent space from Tuscan Express on 28th Street, but you can always call us on any of our home phone numbers, 458-0707 or 813-8142.
Okay, any website? Coming soon?
It's going to be off of the WKTV site. You can look on Amy Dishes It Up, click on that, and you can also link to Two Chicks in an Oven.
Okay, and Amy, again, sorry, Dana, when can we catch you on Amy Dishes It Up on WKTV?
You know, I'm not even sure. I know I run on Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night, and I've been a little bit lax in my taping of the show, so I'm a little behind. So we're going to have some new episodes coming up in the next couple months, and you can also always catch my show at Horrocks Market. They show it on the monitor there at the store, so that's another way to catch it.
Wow, okay, I've really got to get into Horrocks then. And then are you going to have Dana in on some of your shows in the future?
Yeah, she's going to come in and do a wedding cake with me on the show, I think. Yeah, because I've been waiting for my second chick to come in with me. I miss her.
Well, this is great. This is a wonderful little pastry love affair that's turned out some great creations here. So really appreciate it. And is the cake for... is that going to be served up as well? Is that just for looks or what?
That's great. It's just for looks. We're not going to serve it today. It's not as good as the opera cake. It's just a demo cake. So.
Okay, thank you, Amy Sherman, host of Amy Dishes It Up on WKTV, and one of the Two Chicks in an Oven.
Thank you.
We've got Carrie James over here with the grill at Watermark, and we're going to throw it over to her. Take it away, Carrie.
Hi guys, nice to meet you with Watermark. Rest and tell me who you are, please.
I'm Erin Davis. I'm the pastry chef over at Watermark.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Jeremy Petrowski. I'm just a regular old line cook for them.
Well, that's great. It's so nice to meet you. Now tell us where Watermark is so people at home will know.
It's right off Cascade Road in Cascade Township. It's a private golf club, but our dining room is now open to the public.
And some of your specialties in that dining room.
Yes, we have, we're just introducing our new fall menu, and we have a lovely butternut squash soup. And our feature tonight is the chili that has duck, pork, andouille sausage, beans. It's just really hearty menu. And we're introducing also a pastry menu that's new for the fall season.
That sounds perfect for the fall, the chili, you know?
Yes.
And a duck, I've never heard of a duck chili.
I haven't either, and I hadn't had it until now, but it's delicious.
Wow, that's really neat. Can we show them at home? Let's swing the camera over and show them at home what it looks like. Oh, it is very thick, isn't it?
Very thick.
So you can eat with a fork.
Yes.
Wow. Let's see, what else? Tell me some other specialties that you have at the restaurant there. What are some of the other what's one of your favorite dishes that you have? Do you have a favorite dish, or are all of them your favorite?
It's hard. It's hard to say, but we have a really nice fresh fish selection that we have actually shipped in on a weekly and daily basis. So we're always doing something new with that. They have a wonderful tuna dish that's delicious.
And it's seasonal. I'm hearing from all the chefs that it's everything. You buy seasonal. You buy fresh, and you buy with season, and then that way it's more cost. It's the costly or it's not as costly, I should say.
Well, yeah, and that too. I mean, the fall is like one of the best times for chefs. I mean, we love fall because everything's coming into harvest, and we have a lot of different availability that we didn't have before with the squash and the apples, and a lot of Michigan foods that we specialize in, and we like to incorporate that with our menu.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much, the guys from Watermark. We really appreciate your time.
And as well, don't forget to try out our new wood fire pizza.
Oh, yeah.
We just implemented a new wood fire oven there, so I mean, The pizzas there are fabulous. So.
Oh, that sounds good too. Well, thank you so much from your time from Watermark Restaurants. And now we're going to check and see who. Let's come on over here. I think Josh has something cooking up. He found some more stuff. The camera over here. Take it away, Josh.
Our friends from the Sierra Room are here with us on the Van Eerden Festival of Chefs at WKTV. Head chef Chris Perky is with me. Welcome, Chris.
Welcome. Thanks for having us. This is a wonderful event. We've always had a lot of fun here, so this is nice.
You know, I regret to say I haven't been to the Sierra Room yet. I must stop in because I work at Wood Radio, which is located on Ionia Avenue. And so, you know, the corner of Ionia.
Excuses.
I have
no
excuses.
excuses.
Exactly. And you're right next to the Van Andel Arena, correct? So if ever you go to a Van Andel event, before or after, stop in at the Sierra Room, right?
Book early. We fill up fast on the Van Andel events. So, yeah, we got Eric Clampton this Thursday, so we're filling up real fast. So you can book early.
Location, 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 right?
Definitely for those nights, absolutely. Yep.
Excellent. Well, you have one delicacy here for us tonight. It's vegetable related. I smell a lot of mushrooms, but it looks like there's a special sauce here. Is this a secret sauce, or tell us a little bit about this?
Very simple. This is butter poached mushrooms. We take a little mushroom stock and an assortment of mushrooms, portobellos, creminis, shiitakes in there, and we add fine herbs, which are traditional French herb mix, which has chervil, tarragon, some parsley, a little thyme, and some chives. Mix that in there, and then fold in truffle oil, of course, right at the end, just to make it smell real nice and open it up.
Looks really good, and it's healthy. A good way to get the kids to eat their vegetables.
Absolutely. Yeah, my kids are fighting with mushrooms a little bit. We're getting there.
Okay, outstanding. And you have with you here Colleen Gill. Colleen, you want to tell us a little bit more about the Sierra Room and your menu and your drink offerings? I see you've got a menu right here.
I did bring a menu for everyone to take a look at. We are 100% organic at this point. All our meats are hormone-free, free-range, poultry. We use as many local farmers as we can. Our vegetables are grown specifically to size, so we try and just have very nice fresh flavors in the dishes.
That's very in right now, and I don't think many restaurants can offer that.
No, it's pretty unique. Our fish is also line caught, day boat. So, and we're also trying to work with sustainable farmers. So.
Okay, and what about your drink menu here? I see you've got a couple wines. We're not sampling them tonight,
we're not sampling them tonight, but we have the Wine Spectator Award of Excellence for 6 years in a row. So we take a lot of pride in our wine list. We have our martinis. The lounge is newly remodeled. Come on in. It's beautiful. Sit and enjoy an appetizer.
Sounds like a very relaxing atmosphere down at the Sierra Room, 25 Ionia Avenue Southwest. And anything else that our viewers should know before they stop in at the Sierra Room? Any special entrees, favorites of yours?
Yeah, you gotta come in and try it. You really do. Okay. We have something for everyone. It's where you want to be.
Oh, interesting. All right. Well, great. Thank you, Colleen and Chris. Come by, stop, get some mushrooms, and stop by the Sierra Room next time you're at a Van Andel Arena event. We are going to go to Carrie James right now.
Even if you're not going to a Van Andel event, stop by and see us.
Exactly, but you have no excuse if you're at the Van Andel. Exactly. All right, Carrie James with more here at the Van Eerden Festival of Chefs. Take it away, Carrie.
And I have some people who are actually enjoying themselves here at the festival. These are not people with food booths. These are people who are actually come down and participating. We want to say thank you very much for coming down. And tell me your names, please.
I'm Frank Raha.
Okay.
I'm Luma.
Elias Nature.
And how old are you?
8.
8. Are you enjoying the food here? That's good. What's your favorite dish so far?
The ribs.
The ribs. Everyone loves those ribs. That's good. Well, tell me, how about your favorite dish? You found one yet? Or are they all?
The chili's pretty good right now. I'm enjoying this right now.
The duck chili from Watermark, huh?
Yeah.
How about you?
And everything's been very good. The chili's very good. Ribs have been delicious.
Everything's been good, huh? Are you guys from the West Michigan area?
Yes.
Oh, okay. In the Kentwood area? Okay. And then, is this your first, the Festival of Chefs? Is this your first time?
Yes, I'm a Kentwood City Commissioner, and we were invited to be participating in this, so this is my first time. I think it's our first time.
Yeah.
So you take a ladle, with the pan in one hand. Let's get this up really, really hot. And you start on one side, and you pour it in. This pan is not hot enough yet. So you swirl it around. So it's about right. Let's try this again. So we really need a sizzle in there. It's still too cold. So it runs nicely down. You swirl it around. No holes. and around. Here we go. They came out with some new spatulas. They are very heat resistant. So you can put this in a 500-degree pan, they won't melt on you. Okay? If you had some spatulas before, the cheap kind, you're gonna put it in a hot oven. They all crinkle up and stuff, and then you have some stuff in your, whatever you do, those are within 500 degrees. Okay. I'm still waiting to get it really nice and hot here. But starting sizzling, so this is really good. It's a good sign. Is a lucky one. All right, and you take him and you put him right upside down on a pan, just like that. I still use a little bit, just a little touch of oil or butter, because I think the crepes get a little better color. Here we go. Nice and thin, no holes. So after about a couple thousand, you're getting really good at this. So back in Europe, we grew up with this. We had crepes for lunch. All right. We have a few guests here. I'm going to make a few more. So we're going to sample too. Anybody wants to try? Coming up here. What's your name? Tom. Tom, I hope you paid your insurance up.
Oh yeah, in full.
In full? All right.
Collecting dividends right now.
Okay. Turn one more time. It looks simple, but it takes some skills. All right, I'm gonna show you one more time how it's done. Okay. Take about as much as you need, just about a ladleful. And you start on the side, just pour it in and sort of twist your thing and let the dough run down. And no holes, as I said. All right, here we go, no holes. And we're good. And let it get a nice color on one side. And then we flip it over. All right, this is all yours.
You want me to actually see? I thought I was just coming up to try this.
No.
I didn't want to be that kind of beginning.
No, you gotta work for it.
All right.
Here's the ladle.
Now this is ready, right?
This is ready to go. It's nice and hot.
We'll try.
Yeah. You thought it would get out easy. Yeah, here we go.
Long way. 2 minutes, too much, right?
Yeah. Actually, pour the rest out. Just,
Right?
yeah. Here we go.
Do that flip.
Oh, you can. All right, just one more. Here we go. You just loosen it up a little bit and just flip it over. Yeah, look at this. Huh? Yeah. Gets a hand.
Cool. So I'll eat that one.
It's close enough.
I'll eat that.
Yeah.
Can I sit down now?
Yeah. Please, thank you. Thank you for your help. So I shut this off here. All right. Guess we have enough crepes here together. All right. Now, let's put this aside. Now you have your choice. Obviously, this is the basic crepe, and you can use this with 1,000 different fillings. Yeah? What I have here today is one of my favorites. It's called Nutella. Nutella is something like the peanut butter is to Americans, Nutella is for Austrians and Germans and Italians. It's a hazelnut spread, that's what it is. And actually it goes back to the Second World War. Chocolate was very rare in Europe and very expensive. So this company, Ferrera, came up with this hazelnut spread. Tastes outstanding. We just take a little bit. I'm going to put it right in the middle. Yeah. Then you have the choice of, now I have a little bit of apricot jam here too. Let's put some apricot jam into it. You can fold it up this way and over. You have a sort of a nice looking shape. You can take another one. Now, we as kids, we ate this for lunch. This is what my mom used to make. Now you can just go and just roll them up. Just like that. Scott, can you grab me some spoons maybe, or some forks? Thanks. Okay, here we go again. We're going to fold it up just like this. Then we fold it over this way. And obviously it depends on what you like. You know, you can put some blueberries in there. Or you can put, just like this, put a scoop of ice cream in there and fold them over. Then you have some ice cream crepes. Okay. Here we go. Thank you. Now the aim rate is $15. Today you're gonna get it for free, sort of. We had a hard-working guy sitting right here, Tom.
Mine's discounted half.
Yeah, yours is discounted. All right, here we go. Ladies first. Grace? Help me out. Yeah, we have some forks right here, actually. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So let me make a few more. Doing on time. I'm almost up. So really, so how does it taste? Yeah.
Is it worth $15?
Oh. Yeah.
You're supposed to say double.
Pardon me? Yeah.
He'll be calling you tomorrow.
Okay, we get one more here. So again, very simple recipe: flour, egg, a little bit salt, and milk. That's all you need. and you have a great crepe. Now you can cool this down. You can cut them julienne and put them in a soup. Yeah? You could take this here. You could take this mixture here. You put some parsley into it. Let me show you. Did some chopped parsley and some olive oil. You pour this in here. And you make some parsley crepes. And you're gonna stuff it just like this, but you put a hamburger mix in it. Put some tomato sauce over cheese and bake it in the oven. This wrap also works good for like a burrito. If you don't like the regular burrito or the enchiladas, make this. Stuff it with cheese, with beans, whatever you want to. Put the cheese over, tomato sauce over, stick it right in the oven. It's an application for many, many things. Absolutely. You can make the big ones, a 12-inch. This is just nice for desserts. Really. All right. Yeah, you're welcome. I have a few more to taste.
Dankeschön.
Yeah, bitteschön. Get you some chocolate sauce on too.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Oh, okay.
Oh man, he's a
Wow.
slave driver. Let me tell you, I worked for him the other week, filling in for Mary
And you didn't
Kronkowski.
come back, did you? You were smart enough not to.
Exactly. None other.
He said, I didn't want to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know how you do it, Gary Allen. Year after year after year.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee right here. This is tomorrow's coffee. I'm already starting on it.
Wow, and are you going to be able to fall asleep tonight? I mean, normally this is your bedtime, isn't it?
Yeah, just about.
Okay.
Usually I'd be talking to you in my pajamas, but because it's TV and not radio, we got dressed.
Too much information for me. Thanks, Gary. Well, Gary Allen, host of the Grand Rapids Morning News program on Wood News Radio Wood 1300. That's on your AM dial. And also Brian Bodycomb here from our sales team. Hi, Brian.
Thanks for inviting us, and thanks for letting us be the radio sponsor, too. When Tom Norton and I first got together and started talking about this way back, I don't know, I think it was April or May, and he said, how would you guys like to be the radio sponsor? I said, yes, we really want to be here, so we're very pleased to be invited and help out.
And
we have some competition here already. Look at right here. Look who I found. Juliet Dragas from WZZM 13. Hi, Juliet. Welcome tonight to WKTV.
This is so exciting. What a huge event this is.
Oh, it's been a lot of fun. Can you believe we have 30 chefs here tonight? It's been amazing.
I'll tell you, talk about talent.
Okay, today I'm going to be preparing some steamed mussels. We're going to prepare them with a little bit of shallot, garlic, and heirloom tomatoes and fresh herbs. So the first thing we're going to do to get started is we want to get our pan hot. So we got our pan on the heat. We want to make sure we have a nice hot pan when we do this. The first thing I do after that is I like to prep my herbs. The reason is because the cutting board tends to get a little bit juicy with everything else on it, especially the shallot and the tomatoes. So this way it'll stay dry and you can keep your ingredients separated. This is a little bit of Italian flat leaf parsley. And then a little bit of fresh basil. We're going to want to take all this and bunch it up like so. Give it a good fine chop. Rotate it 50 degrees. Another. Or 90 degrees, other. Herbs are aromatics, so when you chop them fresh like so and you don't have them chopped ahead of time, you're going to get a lot more flavor out of them. And that's the whole idea behind this. And these are all local herbs too. They're grown organically up in Rockford. They were just picked this morning. So the next, the shallot, which I'm just going to slice. Get that out of my way. And then these are the heirloom tomatoes. This is a green zebra heirloom tomato right here. It's a species out of Austria. The seeds are over 100 years old. They get transferred on and passed by family member to family member over the years. So, and this is also a Carolina Gold, which is also from Austria. So none of these tomatoes have ever seen any type of chemical or grafting or anything. They've got their natural flavors. So cut the root ends off. And discard. Our pan over here is starting to get a little bit hot. When the oil rolls around the pan like that, you can tell you're getting a good heat on your pan. This is actually a blend oil. It's 80-20. It's olive and canola. And I do that when I steam the mussels because I can get a higher smoke point out of it. Because I'm gonna really get this thing ripping. And because I don't trust the electric stove. If it was gas, I would already know the game. So good. Yeah, absolutely. It's easier to control the heat because all the heat is based on the pan, not the cook surface. You get the pan nice and smoking hot. I mean, this pan only sits on the surface so much. Probably because I've ruined it with a gas stove. And the fine dice, rough dice on the tomatoes. And then I've got some diced garlic here. I didn't want to dice garlic. The Food Network already shows you how to do that. So, all right, with a hot pan, you want to go ahead and add your shallots first in larger pieces. It's going to take them a little bit longer to break these down and cook because I cut them so large. But after they get steamed, they'll tenderize and break down. A little bit of garlic. And right after the garlic is when I add the mussels. And the reason I add the mussels right now is so it prevents the garlic from burning. When garlic burns, it gets a really bitter flavor. And the mussels add enough coldness to the dish where it won't burn. Tomatoes. And then just a little white wine. I use a Chardonnay. And then this is my top. And if you were at home, you'd have a nice top. I don't have a top. Not a nice top anyway. It works. It works. And that's it. Now, when the mussels are in here right now, a mussel will stay closed when it's still alive. But when you steam them and you cook them to order, they actually open up. And that's when you know they're done. Right now they're steaming in this hot pan right now, and when I open this pan up, there's going to be nothing but open mussels, hopefully. If they're still closed, you don't want to eat them because then they're dead. And if you've never tasted anything worse in your life, it's a dead mussel. It's you know it was dead. It tasted like it was dead for a long time. Take a look there. Toss it around a little bit. You can still smell a little bit of that raw wine smell, so it still needs another minute to go. Go ahead and straighten my area up a little bit here. And these are also the same mussels that I have out at the Bardavani booth outside. And we do free mussels Monday through Friday from 4 to 6. Complimentary at the restaurant, which is downtown at 15 Ionia. If anybody is ever interested, yeah.
As long as you drink and you eat for free, right?
That's right. Okay, you can see there all the mussels have pretty much opened up. At this point, you're going to want to add your fresh herbs, share all your aromatics, a little bit of butter, which that's better, and then salt. And then in this dish, I like to use red pepper instead of black pepper. It gives it a little spice. It's obviously a highly influenced fresh, like French dish, so a little bit of spice to it makes a nice balance in it. And then I'll finish steaming it. Oops. Then you want to go ahead and get the mussels out of the dish. Put them into the bowl first. It's always easier to dump the sauce over the top as opposed to trying to dump the sauce with all the mussels in. I always make a mess that way anyway. And there it is right there. It's fresh pressed Prince Edward Island mussels with the heirloom tomato vin blanc with shallots, garlic, and red pepper flakes. And that's it for my demo. Thank you.
All right, Josh Lang here inside the WKTV studios at the Van Eerden Festival of Chefs with another one of our great sponsors, and Shar Warren from Flowerland. And they have provided some of the great flowers for us, some of the sponsorship, and also you have a chance to win some Flowerland goodies. Is that right?
You betcha. Everybody can sign up right here for a $50 gift card, good at all 3 of the Flowerland locations in town.
All right, and those locations are where, Shar?
We have 2 on 28th Street Southwest and in Kentwood Southeast, and then also one on Alpine Ave.
All right, now you said Rick Weist is supposed to be here soon, host of the Flowerland show on Wood Radio, Saturday mornings, 9 to 11. So if you have a question for Rick and you're never able to get through on the phones because they're always so busy, you might be able to actually catch him. So I have a feeling he's going to be on the Wood Radio side of the Chef Showdown studio, rooting for Gary Allen.
Well, you know, he's probably going to have to talk to Gary, I think, and we'll see. We might have to have a duel or something for his attentions over here.
Oh, really? So a Rick Weist and Gary Allen duel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, you got the Iron Chef cook-off here. We could have the garden
off. It's a thought. I don't know how well that will sell, but
you could try it.
If it's an edible garden, sure.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, excellent. But Flowerland, thank you, Shar, and we want to thank Flowerland for their sponsorship. Week after week after week, as we crank out a full slate of original programs here from the WKTV studios, it is your community television station, one of the first in the country and one of the best. Let me tell you, I've lived in a number of different cities, and most of them can't hold a candle to WKTV. So a lot of great original programming. If you have an idea for a show of your own, come on down to the station. You can get training on how to run the equipment, how to produce your own show. You get a crew together, and you could be on the air too. So that, or you can just help out with some of the original shows that we already carry. And the great staff members would love to help you out with that. Training classes, video editing. I mean, there's a number of different things that you can do here at WKTV. So
it's been such a fun night tonight, hasn't it?
It has. It's been
30
great.
different booths we've had, and it's been fun with you too, Josh. I've had a great time.
I wish I could have seen you more. I mean, we've been running all over from end to end here, but it's been great. And I think we're going to have to go get something to eat together now.
I know. I'm ready to try some of these samples. We haven't tried those yet. We got to get out there and try some of the samples. But thank you so much for those who have supported WKTV and the Grand Rapids JCs.
The Van Eerden Festival of Chefs is proud to thank the following sponsors: Van Eerden Food Service, supplying the food industry; VanEerden.com, Founders Bank and Trust, a locally owned community bank specializing in tailored relationship banking; FTPB.com, Garrett's Appliance, 2410 28th Street, suppliers of Sub-Zero, Wolf, and other fine appliances for your home; Garrett's Appliance. Wood News Radio 1300, woodradio.com. Blue Water Technologies, providing audiovisual systems, rental equipment, and services for trade shows, conferences, and business theater applications. BlueWaterTech.com. The Van Eerden Festival of Chefs and WKTV, providing the finest in community television services for over 30 years, is proud to thank the following sponsors: Westside Beer Distributing. Since 1893. Cascade Winery, your winemaking establishment. CascadeWinery.biz. Horrocks Market, 4455 Breton Road in Kentwood. The Sharp Collection of fine automobiles, the ultimate driving machine. SharpBuickBMW.com. Flowerland, more plants, great prices, smart advice. MyFlowerland.com. Water Wizard. Buy a filter or be a filter. WaterWizard.info. Cadillac Coffee. Our goal is your success. CadillacCoffee.com. Arctic Glacier, providing ice throughout the state of Michigan and nationwide. ArcticGlacierInc.com. James Connell Consulting, events, project management, and logistics. James W. Connell at netzero.net. Integrity Motors, 7590 Division Avenue, Southwest. The electricians of Lakeland Electric. LakelandElectric.com. The Grand Rapids JCs, grjcs.org. Railside Companies, providing quality wood products and construction services throughout West Michigan. Simplicity Gourmet, 3522 Roger B. Chaffee. The Amway Grand Plaza Hotel. The Bagel Beanery, 5316 Clyde Park, Southwest. The Copper Top, 638 Stocking, Northwest.